Welcome, my lovely dears, to another deep and diggy session of the Dark Manor. When last we left off, our glorious and intrepid adventurers delved ever deeper into those mines of madness, where they arrived at a place that was perfectly fine. It would have been exciting to meet the master and stay there forever with all of your friends. I had the best time putting you all next to each other. Mostly just bullying poor Ariel. And you made your way through that mine completely intact. Was a good job, all things considered. Yeah, pretty appropriately defeated Dracolich Lit. You have to add Lich Lit. It's who wishes it were full Lich. Dracolich Lit. And a Lich. And a whole bunch of bony boys. And ogre boys. And grody boys. And trogs. Then pog trogs. The trog zombies.
Dead
They're fun to
trogs.
say. And you successfully had a dig around, a little bit of a harvest inside the corpse of one of this Dracolich. And it is there we resume again. Just a wall of buttons appearing. And as you finish looking over this critter, having had time to get your short rests, etc. in, if so wished, your big purple puppet's going to start wandering back down the corridor again, sniffing at the air.
Well,
There's something
Pawbs?
more.
Secrets somewhere down here. And she's doing that dog sniff, just like ass up in the air.
That is a good view.
Sniff,
Did
sniff,
she
sniff.
wear clothes yet?
She wears underwear.
Fair enough.
You made
Yeah.
her wear underwear, I'm pretty
Progress.
sure.
Yeah, around town at least.
That
little
is
bit
that is
torn out.
dangerous at least.
She's a monk. She doesn't need to wear clothes.
No,
Chris
she
is going
doesn't.
to be busy dealing with the Dracolich while you guys all continue on following the Pawbster.
Yeah, that's fair.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's
my
sweet.
spirit. I should probably grab that and take it with me. We still have that bug.
Which one?
Oh, like
the one where, like,
you're grabbing and they and they mix around.
I really don't know why that happens to you.
I really
All
don't
right,
know.
okay, stop it. Stop it.
Oh god. Big spirit.
Can we keep
It's too
going,
fine
or
to
are you
me,
just
but whatever.
telling
Yeah,
them
sorry,
to
I was just
stop?
fucking around with their... No, Pawbs will continue down the corridor till she goes, aha, house.
Someone was. I suppose he was living down here.
A whole ass house.
She'll
Hello.
peer at it. It's got windows, but they've like completely murky and covered in coal dust.
Jeez.
Anyone still in there? Guess not.
Can I attempt to rub some of the coal off, or is it far too
It's like
dark?
that old classic murk that's just like both sides
yes.
of the window. Very horror
Ever
house
present.
classic.
Is there like a door over here,
Yep.
or is it on that side?
Yeah, but the door is on this side as you turn around the corner. So you're looking dead at it, Sasha. It appears to be like classic shed window door.
Okay. I'm just gonna. What is it for traps? Is it perception to see if there's traps?
Yep.
35.
You don't detect any traps. You can see it's got a lock on it, but it's like actually a pretty basic lock.
I can probably get that.
Sure. Go
Pawbs
for
will
it.
just huff and grab the lock and snap it off the door.
That works too. All right,
Passes it over her shoulder. Clink, clink.
secrets away. Let's find out these secrets. Opens the door.
All right. You open the door and you are hit with a stench that's, for once, not as corpsey as one might expect. It's that musty, old,
Ugh.
rotten wood, like damp moisture and dirt and fungus and mold and gross. It's not been used in ages and it's very dilapidated in there.
Brody.
It could definitely be worse, though.
Yep. There is a bed whose mattress is like rotted away down to the springs, whose springs are also completely rusted. They appear to be like copper and they've not done well.
Ooh.
Bed frame's got old weathered cracks in it. There's a wooden table in this building's center next to a like one of those miniature wood burner stoves with a pipe that goes out into the top, probably with a filter on it. It is, of course, cold and empty. You can see stains on the walls where moisture is just like gathered, and that dusty grime is just about everywhere. It's a pretty foul building.
This place certainly hasn't stood the test of time.
But there's no
Well,
like chest or anything in there.
There is a like lockbox underneath. Well, it would have been under the bed if you weren't that you could see
there were
through
a
the
bed.
mattress and bed frame. Like there is a lockbox there. It's like layered. It's got a layer of crust on it, but it's there.
All right, well that's something. Might as well get in and find out what's inside of it. Carefully flapping myself in there, making sure I don't just like go into any traps in case like the inside is trapped. I will go retrieve the
Sure.
lockbox.
Flapping probably proves not to be the best idea as it kicks up ancient old
All
dirt
the
and
dust.
dust. Pawbs is quick to back away once you take wing and flap inside.
Oof.
So it's some coughing and spluttering and now probably the black lung and some kind of fungus plague in your lungs. You managed to reach the box.
Yeah, I'll decide not flapping out again. I'll just take it and walk out this time.
Yeah. You leave a greasy feet prints on the floor as you go, or feet prints.
I'll
The
brush some
lockbox
dust.
itself is pretty light. Probably only got a couple of objects in it. Not a massively large or heavy objects either.
Is that the thing you smelled, Pawbs?
She tilts her head to the side. Some of, and then she will point west. There appears to be a little staircase up in the
Yeah, I
nubbins of this
see.
corner here.
Yes. Is there any lock on the lockbox, or is it just like openable?
Yeah, this
like...
one's got a totally like the lock on this one doesn't even rattle when you pick up the box. It's just like rusted shut and in place.
So like it'd probably be easy enough to break off.
Oh yeah, you just fucking
You can
stomp on it with a
chisel it.
hoof and snap it off.
All right, let's see what's in here, and she'll pop it open.
All right. Within, you find an old, like, leather skin quiver.
Ooh.
Ow.
That was a lot of crackling.
Oh, sorry.
You need a new microphone or something, my dude.
I do.
That was pretty bad, that one. Let's see. You find an old key. It's not rusted, it's very weathered. It appears to be a bronze. The patina is pretty deep on it. And there is a pouch of coin and a book. The book itself has pretty much withered away to nothing, but one of the pages within it is completely whole.
Interesting. Is it like am I able to see that page right now? Like it's basically the only thing left from it there, or
The page is like completely whole. It's
yeah,
neat
that's fine.
parchment. You could pull it out of the tattered remains of this book and have a look at it.
Yeah, is it in a language I read?
There is one large golden sigil on it.
Oh. What color is this sigil?
I just said it's a large golden
Oh, right,
sigil.
golden. Right. Sorry.
Does that mean it's celestial or?
No, it's a sigil for in the church.
Ah,
The ones matched with
those.
gems.
Right, I forgot
Yes, I
that
found.
puzzle was a thing.
Yes, I've found several of these before. The red sigil and other ones, purple
Yeah.
and green, I think, if I remember correctly.
Yep. Also a couple of the gems, at least.
Yes, we found the green. The let's see here, which one is it? I did find the green
Oh.
gem. Yes,
We also found the black sigil.
yes. Now let's see here. Did we write down for which ones are which on there? I don't think we know yet.
You
For
do.
some of them, yeah.
For some of them we do. Yeah. They're in Divines and Torchlight's
have-
Mysteries where they are.
Yep, we have the green gem, but not the sigil.
The Goddess of Adventure. Fun.
Gold.
This would be
Hmm.
Damja, the bard goddess who
Yeah.
made the Cadist fall by indulging in bacchanalia.
Big old orgy.
Kiri will turn her nose up slightly.
It's the bard goddess. What do you expect, really?
There's a difference between having fun and making angels fall.
Pawbs ponders on this, tapping her chin, which probably looks somewhat comical considering she's tapping her chin with gigantic paws.
I mean, what even are the criteria to make an angel of, I suppose, Hagen fall, anyway?
I don't know.
That's a secret.
And to be honest, I don't really want to know. It can't be anything good.
There's innocent smiling on big purple Pawbs' face.
I'm
Okay.
sure we'll hold her tongue at like anything, saying like anything good because we don't know. We don't know.
Kiri will reach over and take one of Pawbs' paws and lace her fingers through it. They must have done something truly perverse, like holding hands.
Until does a wag, her other hand will pat you on the head.
If holding hands is enough to get a god's ire, then I do not want to know that god.
Anywho, is it anything else in the house, or was that lockbox about all that's worthwhile?
That's about all that's worthwhile in there. Everything else is pretty much rusted away or rotted away.
That is correct. There was like an old bookcase, but that's like
Long
it's got
gone.
old soggy paper in it at best. Yeah, that is it.
To the staircase.
Yeah.
More secrets. And Pawbs bounds in ahead of you guys,
I am
presumably
enjoying secrets.
dragging Kiri along.
Is the other side also a staircase over there?
Yeah, that leads to the next floor of the
way
mines.
down? Yeah, okay.
Yeah. That way, at a peak, let's double check here. Copper. The next level is lead.
Oh boy. Out of one poison slayer and into another one.
Woo! Pull that one out of the GM layout. There we go. On my little domain list. Only
We have like
like 7 more after that.
do we have a handout somewhere that actually shows like the levels of the mine that we've done?
They're all there on the domain list.
Ah.
Yeah.
The list we don't go to very often.
It's a list that we admittedly do not go to very often.
Yeah. Usually it's just when we're deciding where to go, but we've known where we're going for the last several times.
Yep.
True.
Okay. The societal you in.
Whoa, this is a place.
As you come charging down the stairs. Now, of course, a quick question. What's the lighting like in here?
It's pretty dark. I can't see beyond here. Basically,
Yeah,
this
we
is
can
shadowed
see
somewhat.
over
Okay.
to the.
Yeah,
Give me a
you
moment,
can't
because this
quite
place
see much
is
on the other side.
lit with dynamic lighting. Isn't even turned on in here.
I don't know. It sure feels like it is.
Oh,
There.
now.
Oh, now the whole map's
I
visible.
turned. That's fine. Everything important's hidden in the
Okay.
GM layer. Yeah, this place is lit.
Assumedly, yeah.
Yeah, there are like torches and
Lights are
stuff.
on.
I like the look of that. Actually, that's a wall, so I can't see that. Never mind.
Yeah, there are things you can't see, but at the same time, I don't
Yes,
really want to
this
like
wall actually
Yeah.
up.
I get you.
black this out.
I do like the look of the fountains here. Are they baths? Can't tell
There's
quite
a
yet.
rather large light fixture over there. It looks the same as the one on this side that's tipped over.
There's some sniffing.
That certainly is a statue.
This is not another shrine. This is a totally different map that is shaped exactly like this.
Nope, it is the exact same map pack. It's just rotated 90 degrees.
I see. You mean
Yeah,
yours was rotated 90 degrees? It's just my shrine.
Uh-huh.
Get rotated, idiot.
There's some sniffing around, and Pawbs will point a statue.
What is it a
Pawbs, your ass
statue
is great,
of?
but it's also really in the way. What are you pointing at?
She like lifts a leg so you can walk underneath her.
In here.
God, that's hot.
And yeah, you can see that this is a statue of a beautiful woman dancing. There is a tambourine in one hand and streamers hanging from the other. They appear to be ribbons of like pink and orange, yellow and gold. They still appear to be completely untattered. This
think-
person's face is picture perfect beauty. The eyes seem golden and alive, although they aren't like the kind of alive that's watching you. It's just a very, very perfect piece of art.
Damsa.
You think?
Got
yeah,
it.
you think this is that Damsa?
I would be shocked if it wasn't.
You
I will-
detect magic on this thing. In fact, you detect magic all around you. Would you give me a perception test, please, Carrie?
Oh no. Alright.
Not bad. There appears to be some manner of switch at the base of this statue, like a raised section that looks like one of those like push and click buttons into its base.
Push it.
Nice,
Push
that's
it,
the
push it,
button
push it.
that turns the streamers into the death flails. No, I'll go push it.
It's the
Push the
button that
button.
activates the
Hooray!
roper.
You can step down on the button like a barbershop chair and it clicks into the base until it looks like a one smooth, flat seam. And then your attention is drawn by the sound of flying rock. You just draw your attention to the center of this glorious room.
Brought
Jeez.
up it brought down or up the bridge. What the fuck? That's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Look at it go!
Yeah! Yeah, that's right. Fucking
Wow.
tiles, bitch.
Animation.
Holy.
That's
was
the
cool.
biggest budget thing that's ever happened in a herd game.
Wait, she shut off the button. Does it go away? Does it go back down because of the button?
No, I'm not reversing it. The button appears to have been locked in place.
Does
What's
it
Okay.
more,
disassemble the same way? Out of curiosity.
probably, yeah.
Oh.
But more importantly, at this particular juncture, there is moving and stirring in this place as the bridge snaps into being. As the last tile slides shut into position, all of you hear a soft sing-song voice. Such treasures to show you. Such pleasures abound. Come, come, come for me. I've been so alone.
Oh boy.
Well, I mean, that's a good offer, really.
Oh jeez.
Why is Damsa fucking Cenobite?
I mean that's the logical conclusion.
I mean, it
to
is.
the like where does pleasure go? Evil.
It really is.
Ghostly figures begin to seep from the walls. Numbers of them are covered in the luscious tattoos associated with cadists.
Oh, I mean,
I
well,
like
if they're
this place.
Cadus, hold on here.
I'm quite a fan of this place already. I like it.
Yeah,
All right, Sasha, is it
I
time
told
for
you
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 to
probably like this place.
Is it time for you to sex combat the ghosts?
Let's see
Okay.
here. And these ghosts, much as you saw with those of coal and fire, these appear to be like almost not quite made up of, but joined at the seams as though by beads of copper. Like, you know those old statue weldings that are done together with gold, like to repair ceramics and stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't remember. What's the fucking name of that?
It's like Kentucky or something like that.
Yeah.
Like I know what you're talking about. It's like the Japanese thing, like where you things like broken and you repair it with gold to make it look better than it was before, something like that.
Kintsugi.
Kitsugi.
Yeah, Kintsugi. So they're done up as pretty humanoid figures. In fact, thinking about that, that's kind of how the like um Elden Ring look is.
Yeah.
And yeah, each of these individuals appears to be lined with like bright, fresh, burnished copper. It's quite an attractive look. In some cases, it looks as though it hangs off of them as one would underwear and clothing. But for the most part, it seems to hold their bodies together instead, and they watch you with beaming copper eyes. How quick are you? Not a spare.
Oh, that was quick. This you're also pretty quick.
Those ones aren't quick. These ones, though, these motherfuckers have a plus 13 to their. These guys are ready to go.
Not really.
Were they all terrible rolls? I can't see
No,
them
they're the
answers
same as
from
the
They're
there.
ones that
about
you
the
already
same.
rolled.
Ay, ay, ay.
You did roll a 6, a 9, and a 9 for him.
Yep, I guess I did.
Nice.
And swap.
All right, that's pretty quick.
The voice still rings from deeper into the hall, further off to the north, but the origin of this sound has not shown itself. At least not yet.
She's gotta make sure we're primed and ready to come.
And come, and come. Sorry.
I turn invisible.
All right. I guess I just go up and attack.
Oh wait, no, never mind. I can't.
$28 to hit.
Okay. 28. That is a hit. 9 damage, and they grant CA. Cool. The Enlightened will sweep forward. This appears to be a young orcish woman of voluptuous figure, ethereal. The flower that rests in her hair and makes up her clothing appears to be made of streams of copper.
Well, isn't she a beauty?
She is quite the beauty.
Unfortunately.
Let's see. Let's go with this one that says area burst 1 within 20. And hit
Oh boy.
the whole party except Tahru.
Yeah, no, it makes
Yep,
sense.
that'll do it.
Okay. Let me move these over. Instead of tabbing back and forth to see my mob cards, just have them on the other screen. There we go. As you are barraged by psychic eroticism.
She going to try and make me come too.
Yay! This is pretty mean power, actually. Okay. Sasha.
Yep.
32 versus Will.
Yeah, you're gonna get my best score.
Siorsa,
Like that's gonna
33.
hit.
Oh,
Pawbs, 25. Kierwyn, 29. It's all versus
Yep,
Will.
that'll hit everybody.
Yeah,
All right.
that sure hits my 27. Will.
You all take 5 psychic damage.
Okay.
And you have ongoing 5 psychic damage, and you cannot use daily or encounter powers, save it ends both.
Oh fuck, that's a big
Oh.
one.
Oh,
Pink dot because it's psychic, and it's
I would
erotic.
have gone with the woman that's got a brain on it, because it's got a brain.
Oh, you're right. That's a good point.
5 brainium damages.
Hold on, is there like a Combrain icon?
no.
No. Okay.
I wish.
Where's my dripping brain icon?
It does not recharge.
Well, thank goodness for that.
Come be enlightened. This maintainer slinks on up to the Pawbs. Gonna give it the poor business. Pretty sure I have your stat. Yeah, you're already written in here. 25 to hit Pawbs AC.
That'll do it.
All right, with a whip of copper, she is struck, and it wraps around her limbs, immobilizing her.
Oh no.
Save ends. Sasha. You take 5 psychic at the start of your turn.
Oof.
Pawbs actually has 5 DR psychic.
Uh-huh. Well,
That's very good for her.
It is.
I say these guys seem to take to the like pain side of pleasure, so how about we beat these ghosties down before
No,
negotiating
beat
with
these
them.
ghosties off.
Or that.
They're called blade locks, but you don't see blades in their hands.
I see a blade in between their legs, though.
Oh
Yep.
boy. Can't use encounter powers, but I can't. It's a good thing all of my stabbies are at wills. Try and trip this one up.
That is a hit. And they're
Bonk.
prone.
29 damage.
My favorite icon forever. I will never get tired of
The
just
best
man icon on
forever.
its side. It's just so good.
Just rotated.
Yeah.
And
If I hit that but upside down, fucking A, that would be the best.
yay.
And you save. You'll get your encounters and daily back and no longer take 5 psychic. Okay, let's see here. Get you up there. And I think this one will come up and flank Tahru, even though I'm pretty sure flanking Tahru doesn't give them a bonus.
I think it does. I think it still gives them CA.
No, if
Nope,
she's got
not
the
anymore.
bonus. No,
I got
yeah.
a-
Oh, right,
I got
because
a
they're the
feat.
ones
She's got
on
the
the
feat for
ground.
it.
Oh, she has a feat for
No,
it.
I got a feat.
Yep.
Oh,
It's
okay.
a really good one. All right. First on Sasha. This one appears to have a great big copper pole. You recognize it more as some kind of strip dancing pole, except she's bonking you with it.
See, now that would be much more lovely if you just dance on it rather than try and hit
Bonk!
me with it.
Let's see here. Come on, print, you bitch. All right, 19 to hit is probably not going to do it.
No, a 19 versus AC is not going to hit.
All right, and one for Tahru.
See, you got to
Another
dance on it.
19 to hit.
So
Fucking
you got
hell.
to dance on it and not
Double
just
twos.
try and hit people with it. It's made for dancing on.
These ones are going to do their whipping at range, I think, on the Pawbster.
Yeah, I mean that would make sense.
1, 2, 21 and a 29 versus AC.
The 29 will hit.
All right, another 6 damage.
Right. Pop.
And Pawbs time.
All right, Pawbs time. Oh, there's
She can
one.
reach this one here. Yeah.
So that's sir convenient. Bop.
Reflex 24. Let's see here. That is a hit.
Excellent.
Minion go explode. She crumples into a heap.
And let's see. The first will be on the psychic damage one. All right, but she's not immobilized anymore, so that's nice.
Okay. Alrighty. This blade lock is going to stand up. Can you get out of this situation? You still get OP'd if you do that. Damn. Oh well. Just try and hit Tahru, I guess. I can't believe how badly they're rolling. What?
It's pretty sad.
Oof.
Goodness me. This one's going to try and whip and immobilize the Pawbs. Crit. 6 damage and immobilized. Save ends. Kiri.
All right. I'm going to use the run action to get all the way over here. You can use a minor action to pull out one of my breach weapons. I
Sure, which
believe
one?
I have a +1 halberd. That'll do for this round. And then that'll be it. And then I'll make a saving throw against this horrible effect on me.
Sure.
I don't make it.
Nope.
A shame.
Oh.
She opens her arms for you and reveals dripping nethers and a really cute little belly button ring.
Free
God, I'd
action
go over there
hug.
if I could right now.
Pardon, sir?
Free action hug.
You're too far away.
Well,
You're like 10 feet away
I
from
know,
her.
but she's opening her arms. I can't get any closer. Come here, bitch. Give me a hug.
It's not her turn. She can't do that.
Oh, woo! Sasha, you're up.
Oh man, it's much fun.
5 damage at the start of your turn.
Let me just do that. Oh man, it's much fun as it would be to go over there and just dive deep into that. I have to take care of this in front of me here still. All right. So I will shift to here.
Sure.
A free action, spirit.
Roll
Do they have any reaction to my spirit?
me d20.
Okay. 19.
They fucking fist bump. In fact, you can see their fist bump turns into one of those like really erotic secret handshakes where they thread fingers together and then like touch thumbs, and then before letting go again.
It really was holding hands.
Oh god.
Yeah, their
Oh, I
secret
gotta-
handshake. Their secret handshake looks like intimate hand holding. You can make an intelligence test to try and memorize their secret Cadist handshake.
Oh yeah, I gotta do that.
All right, yeah, you now know the secret Cadus handshake if you would like to write that down somewhere on your character sheet.
Yeah, I'll write it down somewhere on my character sheet after I do my turn here. Okay,
Dude.
I think it's Stalker Strike I'm gonna do. Yeah, it is Stalker Strike. And I will do it against this one here. That way, it's still granted combat advantage as I distract it with my whip. 22 versus its fortitude.
Let's see here what you fought. Nope, that is no success.
Would a 24 hit them? I forgot about CA.
Nope.
Okay. That is unfortunate. And then a save.
You pass. No more ouchies for you.
I get my encounters and dailies back, which is really good because my healing stuff is encounters and dailies.
As is most. And yeah, there you go,
Yep.
written out the secret handshake for you. Tahru,
I
you're
will
up
copy it
again.
down.
It's
Yep.
two big dick ladies with stripper poles on either side of you. It's pretty great.
I might as well continue hitting this one I was hitting.
Sounds good.
There you go.
All right, you smash her jaws again. This poor lady. Again, granting CA.
Mm.
Okay, and the Enlightened. How do you feel about being in melee? You can do a ranged attack without provoking. That's not bad. So I guess why not? I'll just shift in one step.
Oh, poor.
Excellent.
Let's
Poor
see here.
Kiri.
Well, this is exactly what I
And yeah.
wanted.
She's doing that, like, you know, the arms out, feet threaded together, like standing tiptoe pose. She's, you know, hovering like a foot off the ground.
She's
Uh,
T-posing you.
It's a very erotic T pose for sure.
No, wait a minute. You can't
Let's see
P-pose
here.
me.
But she is, and she is doing it.
While she does so, she's gonna flick the finger pistols at Saoirse and strike her with naughty thoughts.
Oh no!
This is versus your will. Another crit
No.
fail.
And when she does that, bonk.
She shudders. It feels apparently pretty damn good. You get a nice big hug around the face.
Yaw.
You're now smothered in boob. Were she somewhat kind of like a melee combat oriented, it would probably be a really good position to be in. As it is, she still sort of like noodle flaps at people. Just there happens to be a particularly erotically charged hug going on at the same time.
Yeah. It's a shame she's a ghost, because otherwise I would be in a really great position to punt her into the abyss here. But
Yeah, no, I did make sure that this encounter floated, otherwise it would be over really quickly when you guys just start yeeing them into the hole with your incredible muscles.
Yeah, just yeet them into the hole. Yeet them to where you can't hit them, Savin.
I mean, if I can hug them, that means I can grapple them. So
yeah, it's true.
we can
So
both
then
go
you're
into the
flying
hole.
over the abyss.
Yeah, you should definitely go down there.
I mean,
I definitely have a second map that I had intended to build but didn't because I figured it wouldn't happen anyway, so it's fine. I can put that together quickly if you go down there.
I
can
want to go down
no
there.
problem. I kind of want to if it's like anything more of this.
Actually, a CR20 dragon.
Saoirse, it's your go. I'm gonna like quickly
So that's
start
where
building
the
the secret map.
So that's where the super lich is.
The Turbo Lich.
The turbo lich. The lich. Arch lich. Wait, that's the good ones in 4E.
The
there's a
Archlich,
good-
yeah,
there's a good
the Punisher
Lich.
Liches. They've been they basically either got turned most of the way into an undead against their will and decided, oh, let's go for lichdom so I can kill liches.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're pretty
It's
basic.
one of the-
These
Or
liches
they
are
were
bitches.
turned into a lich out of spite, but I always hated that answer because who the fuck what? That's such an expensive
Yeah,
spite
who the
move to make to make an incredibly powerful enemy.
Yeah,
that's the one of the like epic destinies is Archlich.
It's pretty neat.
The Lich Hunting
But
Lich.
in the meantime,
Yeah, carrying it.
Shaman.
You have to tell me what you roll while I'm like tabbed out and building a map as we speak.
31 to hit and 23 damage.
That
And
is
she's
a
back on the ground.
Oh, poor baby.
Best icon time again.
Best icon time again.
See, at least now we don't have to feel bad about proning people.
and they probably want to be prone, but they want you to be prone so they
And
can get on
I
top of you.
Move action
Yeah.
shift up there.
They present for you. Let's see, 33.
Now I need to look for prone powers in my arsenal.
They are pretty attractive.
Yeah. From where you now that you've also like moved into this special non-flank, you're perfectly positioned to just like hike those legs up over your shoulders and go to town.
It's tempting.
In other news, one for Tahru and one for Sasha.
Come at me.
There is a glitter in copper orbs at the phrase. Sasha, 34 to hit at last.
Yeah, that'll hit. So that's 9 damage.
Yep. And Tahru, 29 versus your AC.
Yeah.
All right, that is 13 bludgeoning and 6 psychic. Now the maintainers. I think this one is going to phase through.
Ah, right, ghosts.
Yeah, they're not gonna just stay locked in the room there.
No, you should fight Pawbs
And let's
forever.
no, let's try and actually wait. When you phase through, you don't have as much room, and I can't hit you through this. They take the defense action. And this one will also phase through and then take the defense action because they just can't get close enough.
Why are they avoiding
I'm
Pawbs?
the
Seems to use up quite a lot of movement on these copper ghosts to pass through things. Pawbs
I'm a bit of
time.
danger.
Alright, I guess Pawb will punch a bitch.
Sure.
Bap. Oh, it's an 18.
Nope.
Nope. Alright, well, let's see
No
if she
luck.
saves out.
All right.
She does.
First for the brain. All right, and next for the immobilize.
Okay.
She got re-immobilized at the yeah.
Yeah. No status
All right,
effects
saves
on
out both.
Pawbs.
Excellent job. All right. More. This lady will stand. And we shall try to bop a Tahru. Fuck me! Did I roll another 2?
You sure did.
This encounters difficulties like extreme plus.
Oh, don't worry. You've been hitting me, Scout, so don't worry too much.
I've barely tickled you yet. My goodness. Pawbs, 25 versus AC.
Yep, that'll hit. Back into the immobilized pit.
Re-immobilized, no escape, monk. Kiri!
Alright.
There are boobs in your face and someone's drooling down your tummy.
Alright, well, I'm gonna hug her back in one hand. Just drop the halberd on the ground next to me. Give her a big squeezy hug, and then just suplex her onto my sword.
I thought you're just gonna squeeze her so hard that it's just breast milk everywhere.
I mean, if I can do that and do the damage of one of my encounter powers, that will do that, but...
no, it would do the damage of holy water.
You know what? That's a good use of my mind.
Tempting.
Yeah, you just squeeze the hug a bit harder.
Alright, let me grab the stats for that.
I'll give you a fucking +2 on that attack.
Excellent.
Feel free to use a charisma modifier for it. For hug damage.
I mean, I'd love to use charisma damage. That'd be
Oh, sorry, no, charisma for the attack
Okay.
roll. Sorry, I didn't mean to say hug damage. I mean for hug attack.
so this is
It's a very bimbo maneuver. I approve.
29 versus reflex.
Yeah, all right, yeah. How much damage is holy water to a spook?
Let's see if we're using charisma. Then it would be 20 radiant damage. Just give her the
Oh,
two-barreled squeeze.
all right. She stops the hug at that. Although it also seems to make her like the copper seams that make up her underwear just do that sort of like melting away thing, like some hentai.
Then let's see. I'm gonna use another minor action to. Actually, no. Fuck it. I'll just do a normal attack. Is this the one that gives me save bonuses? Yes. Bonk. Oh, it does radiant damage too.
Oh no. They don't seem to be taking extra from it. They certainly do take all of it.
Well, I'll take that. So 14 at damage, and then I get a save with a +2.
Yeah.
Crit.
Fucking A. All right. No more brain hurty for you. Sasha.
I almost want to try and get them out of the fight by jacking them off, but I have a feeling that that won't work since their case and probably are used to that.
You say that, but that is how Kiri won a fight against the last group of Kadists.
Yeah, pretty much.
That is actually how that went.
Yeah.
I highly recommend it.
I believe it was just a
Boned them
persuade
down.
check, a persuade check followed by something for performance, and you crit one of those values, and it just turned into a fucking orgy. You put 3 enemies out of the fight while the rest of the battle went on unabated.
All right, I mean, worth a shot. I mean, it's Cadus.
Fuck yeah.
Can I get like a +2 bonus from my spirit helping with this?
Fuck yeah, sure. Your spirit would love to kick off yet another Cadist orgy. It seems like a great time.
All right. 22.
All right. I don't. Oh, that actually meets their will defense. Okay. Which one are you trying to? Just the one that's right here, mano a mano.
Yeah, the one that's right here.
Okay. Let's see here. What kind of check would you like to make for quote unquote damage of this? The efficacy of your bone down, so to speak.
I guess it'd probably be endurance just to see how quickly I could do it on them.
Sure, go for it.
16.
It looks like you're probably going to be out of action for a couple of turns distracting this lady.
That's fine.
I mean, hey, you've put someone out of the fight. I'm just gonna like slide them halfway into your space.
Sure, that works for now. And if it gets like looking worse, I can always just jump off and try and do something else.
Yeah, I'll make contested rolls against you, see if there's a little bit of a fight to top. And then if you crit, you just win that and pull a Kiri.
Okay.
Let's see here. All right, Tahru.
I can probably finish this one off if you wanna do something to stop the one that's flanking you.
Winter.
Pets. Fucking lost him completely.
It's unusual.
Guess he got up. Did he type he was getting up? Yeah. Just do whatever you think is best.
I mean, he can't. It's Taru's turn.
Oh, right,
Lol.
yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking, I'm just gonna hit the response button and we're gonna continue on with our dives. Where is it? There you go. Smash its jars. Nope. Alright. Enlightened Cadist. Oh yeah, I did check to see if you got back your big power last turn. Nope. Okay. We need to deal with this puppy's Buenium because it's spooky. This versus your will. Save it.
Okay.
Fucking 23.
No, and also, was that a ranged or area attack?
Yeah, but she doesn't provoke when she does ranged attacks in melee.
Oh, bullshit.
I said that earlier, which is why she came
Yeah.
in for the
Oh,
hug in the first
I-
place.
It's still bullshit. Meh. But no, that misses.
Yeah, it is. But, you know.
How dare she have a low-level wizard feat?
Exactly. I was gonna say, like, it should be more common on creatures that are level 13. Are you fucking for real? How rare that is, for no good reason. Sasha, you're up.
Right, so this one's been getting knocked down and standing up a lot. That must be tiring. I'm gonna attempt
Yeah.
to talk her down onto the ground for a
Sure.
little bit in the same way Sasha did.
Makes sense. Their will defense, unsurprisingly, not very high.
What?
What? No.
Not that low, though.
Not that low. Damn.
No,
So you
that is
try-
unfortunate.
That one really wants to top, you know. You just can't. They don't want to do a bottom for you.
Yeah, you try and persuade her and you get, like, that classic the dick eye mask.
You know what? Wait, did we get a
No.
which we didn't get an action point?
I don't think so. You
I
did
think
3
that
in...
was
No,
an
you that
odd.
last session was
Yeah.
3 encounters. This will give you an action point.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh well. I guess I am still out.
Alright.
I have to hope I'm more convincing next turn.
And this one is occupied. How are you going to try and present yourself? Well, you do have a fun telekinetic finger move. Sure. Gives me a check against your fort.
Okay.
I don't think 21 beats your fort, so you
It
continue
meets
to...
it.
It meets your fort. Okay, alright then. Yeah, there your psychic fingies doing fun things on you.
She wants to break out the psionics, huh? All right. Well, I got something for that this time when I get to mine.
Yep. Let's see here. Oh, welcome back to the land of the waking there, pets. You are bebonked. Let's
I
see
see
what we
this.
get. Oh yeah, also I rolled a bonk for you. 25 versus AC. These guys are wicked to hit. Well, I mean they're bound to
and that
hit.
doesn't hit it. That's the AC.
Yeah, the 25 versus AC. I'm rolling I'm rolling under 10 basically every time. Okay, let's try and get some immobilizers going on here to buff up some attacks. You're going to go over here. You are going to go over here. No defending. One will be on Saoirse and one will be on Tahru. Saoirse, Tahru. Oh my god, another terrible fucking roll. And then a 29 versus AC on Tahru.
Yeah, that one hits.
Alright, 6 damage and you're immobilized.
Great.
And Pawbs
Pawbs smash.
in the bully box.
24 versus reflex.
Reflex. That's their dump defense. You bonk this little saucy little whip tart.
Excellent.
And you are no longer immobilized by their whip.
In that case, she will dance over here. And pop.
Sure. Ah! 9 damage. And that fucking stone Pawb. I also saving your B-boy art is in as a token.
Excellent.
I'm still amazed that you managed to find a Viking elf who still managed to look handsome and twinky at the same
I know.
time.
I'm really
like
quite delighted by
feet.
that find.
Let's see here. Let's try and whip this immobilized. Bonk the immobilized Tahru because you get that bonus damage.
That is a good amount of bonus damage.
25 versus AC.
No.
Just roll above a 10, honey. Please. Look, I get fucking 3d6 more if it's on an immobilized target. Jerry.
All right. Well,
By now, I should have knocked one of you fuckers unconscious. These guys are so strong.
no,
I can't hit.
no,
I
we're
just
bulleting.
can't hit.
They do
All
some
right.
damage.
I mean, you probably would if I didn't just initiate what I did here.
This
I
is
think
true.
Kiri's established dominance here. Let's see if I can also take one out of the fight in particular Kiri fashion. Give her big facefuls of milky.
She's afraid. That's gonna have a -2. She's afraid of them tits.
All
now.
right, as she should be.
Understandably so.
All right.
Use the booty instead.
However, 20.
Oh.
I mean, you do have your secret technique, which is turn around and bend over.
Yep. I will sit on her face instead.
Sure. Yeah, that is a high enough check. She checks, makes sure that the juices that come from Akiri aren't also holy water. Seems appeased and is pinned down. Sasha.
All right. Well, as a minor action, I'm going to make a tool that'll help me.
That's a tool that'll help us later.
And
yeah.
then it's
Give
go
me
to town
another-
again.
Yeah, and I'll give you a +2.
Okay.
You're equipped for the skill test that you've turned this fuck fight into.
Damn it.
Ooh, 19 is not gonna do it.
She's winning this race right now.
Turns out you're the one who's going to get taken out of the fight. Oh no.
It doesn't help you. You thought your spirit would be helping you tag team her. Instead, these Kadists are teaming up on you. Betrayal. Sexy, sexy betrayal. Tahru, you're up.
What do you mean betrayal? This is what I wanted all along.
Well, this is also true.
True. I can try again to finish this
Yep.
one if you want to deal with the.
All right, I can
flanking.
start on the other one, I guess. Sure. It's on the other one, yeah.
That is a sizable bonk. Sorry, which target was that?
That
That
one, yeah, the one that
Shot.
Gardeford just
The
pointed.
one that Tobes is
14
Pawbs is
and Tobes is flanking. This isn't a fox.
And the Saver's mobilized.
Yep.
And there
All
we go.
right, you pop the link off. Copper turns to a puddle at your feet. It's a little bit hot and uncomfortable, but you're Amanda. Who gives a shit? All right, enlightened. How do we take this back? Oh yeah, did you recharge? Because a psychic barrage sure will do some real fun havoc. Fuck! Oh, that would have been really good just to hit the entire party with slut auras while they've already swapped from fighting to fucking. I feel like would have been some really good havoc. I'm being absolutely boned by my rolls here.
What? They're all
Okay.
just bottoms except the one Sasha picked, as usual.
Of course. Yeah. Yeah, that is kind of how that goes every time, isn't it? All right. Make someone fly up to 5 squares.
I mean, she could just yeet me into
I don't know
the
if getting
chasm, I guess.
Oh jeez.
That
it's an encounter power. It could be done.
that would
no.
certainly turn that around. I feel that's inappropriate for the circumstances, but I wouldn't begrudge you.
Yeah. All right. So 28 versus Fortitude.
That'll sure hit.
All right. She locks legs with you, like leg to leg, claps poos to poos, and is gonna start pulling you over the ledge, and for some reason you're just like you're basically pushing off of the ground in your excitement to get going.
Yay! Flying! Wait.
All right,
Oh boy.
Sasha.
Okay, this time, so like my wiles might not be working, so I'm just going to turn into a bigger, more well-endowed version of her, and
Sure.
invite the retainer to come in as well. But focus on her with a boop-a-doop-a-doop. Where'd it go? Boop boop.
Let's see here. That's a huge buff. Bluff, even. Who are your targets for
My-
this?
Uh,
Just the duo here?
her, yeah, those two.
Alright, sure. Shift into an adjacent to both of them, and you can certainly distract them.
Swoop. Uh-huh.
Okay. And as you do so, I think beside there's one that's not sorry, there are two enemies now not completely tied up.
Yeah, those two.
That one is tied up. Let's try more face fucking. Fucking Sasha is just choking on deck right now. Okay, and this one is almost looks a little bit put out that they're still fighting as they stand up. Ah, and that precious immobilizer's worn off right before they got their turn.
As God intended.
And another just shit garbage attack roll. This is unfair. Alright. This one here is pretty busy, but let's see how you actually perform, big air quotes. Thankfully, I know all of their rolls are just plus 15, so that makes my life a lot easier. Oh, terrible roll. Looks like it's not going too well for her.
Uh-huh.
This one's going to try and disable Tahru again. At 33 to hit, Tahru is immobilized. And takes another 6 damage. Alright, Pawbs. It's Pawbs in time.
Alright, shift here. We're going to do a... Let's see. Actually, what does this do? Is this an area of effect? No. Alright, we're going to do Wolf's Den on the non-minion. Bonk. 23 versus reflex.
A 23 versus reflex is a meet.
Perfect. So I'll hit her and then explode a minion.
Oof. Very, very effective.
Bob's good.
Yay! Alright, and this blade lock is gonna try and get that sweet
You
bonus.
sucked more deck.
I rolled really high on fucking Sasha's face. Another garbage roll on an immobilized Tahru. This hurts. Ugh. Carrie, you're hovering.
Anyway.
You can see that there is a room below.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really want to go down there at the moment. So what I'd like to do, ideally...
I think you'd really like this room, though.
And I probably will, but I don't want to go there all by myself in the middle of a fight.
Listen, I'd love to go down with you, but I'm kind of tied up at the
You-
moment, unless they want to push me down.
You're
there
about
with
to get
them.
more tied up, too. So what I'd like to do is kind of leg lock this orc, and I've got some experience with leg locking orcs, as you know,
This
and
is,
just
yeah,
like
factually accurate.
fling us back onto solid ground here.
Okay. Yeah, give me an athletics.
So since it's a ghost, and I'm having to, finagle some magical power here that's keeping us afloat, could I roll Arcana instead?
Yeah, all right. Go on then.
21.
21 is not going to beat that defense.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Uh.
I think what you mean to say is, oh.
Yup. Alright. Hold on. In that case. Let's see, do I have any relevant minors?
No, they're all on another floor.
No. Alright. Well, I guess I just suck shit.
Sweet. This should be interesting.
Wait, hold on. I have a minor action.
Oh, all right. Go on then.
I'm gonna threaten her with more milkies.
Give me an intimidate.
Alright.
She could just drop you.
I mean, we're grappled at the moment. I mean, she could, but I'll...
Yeah, you're locked together.
Alright. Intimidate. That's at least better. No, no. Okay.
Oh, no.
Nope.
Well, alright. I don't want to hurt her.
She just
I don't want to
giggles.
hurt her, though, even if... I guess I'll just do nothing.
I mean, I'd love to help you, but I'm tied up myself here.
Sasha!
All right. I think it's time to change up the strategy. I've had a little bit of going in here. I feel I can try and do perception to find her weakest spots for making this go quicker. Maybe, perhaps.
Sure. All right, yeah.
All right, here we go. Crit.
All right, you win. You find the elusive G spot and the P spot at the same time while you're choking on a dick. It's incredible, incredible oral acrobats. You're a cunning linguist.
Okay. In which case, I'll let her finish off there. And am I free to move over a little bit?
You probably still have to disentangle this turn, so you'll be able to move next turn.
Don't worry, Carrie. I'm coming.
You say, mouth flooding with
I
cum.
think you mean she's coming, actually.
No, I mean I'm coming.
Sorry.
I didn't realize you were that much of a quick shot.
Let's hit this southeast one again.
All right, gonna wham jangle.
Two can play at the immobilize game.
Apparently so. Oh, fucking wicked bonk. Chains for you.
Then-
And you break free once again. More copper pools at your feet. As you just fucking Hulk muscle out. Alright, and then the enlightened turn. She can't ungrapple you. Instead, she just descends with you out of the fight. This should be interesting. Just gonna...
Oh, don't worry. I'm going down there next turn to help you out.
So, Savin.
Uh-huh.
You descend down into a private room. You are lowered onto a table where the fucking begins in earnest. This table appears to be in pristine condition and takes quite the beating. Not only that, you happen to hear soft music. There is a desk with a journal lying open at it. There's a mirror there, although it looks like it's cracked and broken at some point a while back. Us, as players, would recognize the music that's playing from this journal resting on a desk as the resting and typewriter music from a Resident Evil game. You have been dropped down into a rest zone.
Yay!
There is a journal for saving your
Good.
game. But right now, it also just happens to have a wholly intact table to fuck you on. Hooray. Yay! Everyone's winning. Sasha.
Did you move me back to the battle
Yay.
map so I can watch?
Yeah. So you can actually watch. There we go.
Speaking of actually winning,
Yeah, you've
Let's
still
try
got one
to-
more to best at the very least.
let's try to take these guys. Let's try to take these guys out of the fight.
Can
With
you whip out a crit as well?
bum 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 bum.
That's not a crit,
Decent.
but it is a success. Yeah, beats their forts. All right, excellent. Let's just slide you over there. Slide you over there. As it gets just salacious in that corner too. That blade lock instant lost. They got really involved, let down their guard, and then just two fingers. Shoop shoop. Okay, and then this one who is immobilized takes a swing at Tahru. Still pouting that they happen to have to fight instead of fucked in. Another fucking miss. Oh my god, it's just
Yes.
not fair. Oh, I can't believe it. Tahru should be unconscious by now. You should all be panicking because I took your healer out of the fight. It's fucking.
That's how it goes
This
sometimes.
fight was overtuned. And I can't roll.
That is how it be sometimes.
That's going great. I don't know what you're talking about.
Hey, but now you can make it up to yourself at having Pawbs just sex down this one, so you don't have to fight anymore.
Crit on Sasha.
From the
What's your
minion.
weak point? Because this
Oh, boy.
maintainer just found it.
Well, I'm probably balls deep in that one, so my booty is bared to that one.
So your weakness is the butthole.
Props.
Strong
And
weakness.
what about in
Makes
game?
sense.
Ba-dum-tish. All right.
Wow.
All right. You lose. You lose to the deck. And hers is really cute too. It's a little thing.
The best kind to lose to, frankly.
Huh?
Yep. Adorable. It's not SBH. It's SPW. Pawbs.
Alright, Pawbs. I'm gonna do a shifty shift up here and then punch this bitch.
Bonk.
Bonk.
God fucking hell. Another huge hit.
This poor blade lock.
Pong.
Oh, actually. Instead of shifting, I will just fly over here. She can hoppy me if she wants, I guess. Gotta go save Siorsa now.
Yep. Need to pull her out or
I'll be
pull
fine.
the main. You just got crit. If she doesn't take you, if she doesn't get this minion off of you, then you're unconscious.
Oh,
Yeah, that is how we're playing these rules. It's fast and dangerous.
oh.
It's rocket tagged. All right, yeah. I'll take a swing at you. Fucking crit.
I'm
Oh,
so
actually,
glad I
rolled.
was just about to say, it's not like you can hit anything anyway.
Yeah. So it's a d10 plus 5. That's 15 plus 1d6. 6. Okay. 21 psychic damage. So for
Oh, gee,
Pawbs,
16.
it's 16.
That's still significant.
Yep. And then, yeah. I don't think I can stop you from doing your Stone Fist.
Pretty much, yeah. She's just gonna
All right.
bop the minion.
Donkey punch, deep donkey punches this minion right as they're about to finish. That tiny little Decker just was working so hard, and then she tumbles back and wastes
Aw.
all of that seed.
Splurt.
Aw.
Splurp.
It's a shame.
Just a shame. This blade lock is gonna try and get Salacious Just gonna try and poke at Pawbs with a stick from the ground, I guess. Just give it a go. Crit fail.
Oh,
The
no.
bolt goes flying. That's still getting railed.
Also, technically speaking, still in my defender aura.
No, I just didn't want to.
Okay.
Unless your defender aura got bigger, I just didn't want to make all of the tokens overlap.
Fair. Okay.
Come on, Scow. You know what they're good at. You just gotta do the roles that they're actually good at.
Then it left my defender
This
aura.
one keeps getting distracted.
It got pulled out of your
Yeah,
defender aura by Saoirse.
pulled.
I see. Okay, now I get.
Yeah. Kiri, so you've what's your new tactic here?
Just lay on the charm and the smooth lovin'.
Alright, give me what you got.
I got a lot.
Not
Alright,
quite great, though.
you've goddamn romanced this ghost on the table. I guess maybe Resident Evil save music is just your fuck tune. That's just how that goes for you. It's glorious. Oh goodness. Sasha, you have now freed yourself.
All right, it's time to take wing. Wings spread gloriously, and 1, 2, 3, and descending down.
Sure. I will just drag your token over so that you can also see that your friend is in no danger at all. Grab your token copy. Yeah. As you descend, yeah, you can see as described before, there's a very large, very solid table. There's a number of torches that have all come on. There is a desk. Resting on the desk is a journal, and you can hear soothing save your game music from Resident Evil 4.
We're fine.
And Kiri is just out and about romancing this orc now, one leg up over the other, like, you know, the sideways sort of scissor motion. Strap-ons at work. They're having a great time. No
And
danger
here I was
here.
and here I was coming down here to save you as fast as I could.
I appreciate the thought.
Orc's just laying back having a great time. Was that all your movement?
Yeah, no, that's all my movement. I had 6 squares.
Sure, you've still got a standard and a minor.
Could go back up and heal one of these other nerds, I guess.
Just be like, all right, have a nice day.
I mean, like,
Oh.
man, as much as I want to join in on orc fucking, I guess I have to be up here and help
Yeah,
them.
they,
So I guess. Okay, convert a standard into a
Mhm.
move, right?
Yep.
All right. See, are you actually in range
Heck,
for
you
me
could
to
do
be
a
able to heal
charge.
him?
It's 3 squares up, and you can charge her. The immobilized one here.
No, yeah, I could do a charge. Suppose I will, and the whip has reached, so I can end like
Yep. If
here
it has
and-
reach, you have to end to step out.
Oh.
If I remember rightly.
Okay then. Do I have a basic melee set up for this? I don't think I have basic melee set up. Oh wait, I do. Is it using the right weapon? Weapon 2? Is it whip weapon 2? Let me just double check real quick. It is. Alright. It's all ready to go.
Alright, Quapish.
It's not going to be a very good one. I say, apparently.
You'd say actually fucking bonking it pretty resoundingly, Quapish. And, you know, it's definitely got that sound that draws a lot of eyes.
I am the mistress here now.
Quick! Panic! Sorry. The last combatant. The wounded and battered, immobilized.
I have a +1 to hit.
Immobilized.
Which I think I need it. But
25, it's still not a hit for AC.
damn.
Wow.
Nope, afraid not. These guys had good AC and full and garbage reflex and well.
No, they're not immobilized now.
Doop. The enlightened is they can't beat a 38. I'm pretty sure.
They could
Yeah,
crit.
their highest is a +7 is +17. Even if she crits, she doesn't beat that score. It's a skill.
Oh, we're not running in. Yeah,
Oh,
it's like-
no, wait, no. Yeah, this is a fucking 4E skill test. Yeah, one sec.
Yeah, we're just hitting each
Do
other.
I correct?
No.
Nope.
no. Oh,
No.
No.
I was hoping she would.
It's a good time.
Well, that
that
does
would be
hit
quite
my
funny.
will,
It
exactly,
turns out
but it doesn't really...
yeah. She's definitely reciprocating in a good way, but you appear to have taken the lead, which is
Yeah,
rare for
that-
Kiri. Usually she's very much on the receiving end. Turns out that these Kadists have been down here for a while. They're just down fucking so bad.
It's fine. Like Kierwyn can just like crit fail, and the entire situation can reverse eventually.
Now that I'm inside, I'm going to attempt to shapeshift myself to be exactly what she needs.
Oh.
Boop.
Oh, and what she needed all along was what you usually look like, because of course, the
Aw.
gayest answer.
No.
But also with just like a fucking 12-inch hog.
Yeah.
You, but with a
everything-
huge dick.
Listen.
Everything shifts back to normal except for the dick I grew.
Yeah.
Listen, you're
So
perfect as
she'll
yourself,
Just be like, "Aw."
but you should have a 12-inch hog.
Yeah. you learn something real special that day, that you're okay just the way you are, as long as the way you are also has a 12-inch hog.
12-inch slanger.
Oh fuck! I fucking love the word slanger, and I don't know why. It's so good. Oh fuck. Tahru. I just rolled another 2. I just rolled
Yeah.
like my 4-2 against Tahru. And this one's out. Pawbs.
Who's even still up at this point? I guess the bitch next to me.
They're just the one Tahru's
Alright.
fighting.
Yeah, that,
Yeah, just that one basically.
Alright, well, go there. Bop. Bop.
13.
So 20.
20. Oh, one hit.
Ow!
Literally magic pixel there. She's edging.
Don't worry, I'll finish her off.
I don't think this one can beat your bluff, but let's give it a go. No, it does not crit you back. But you get a wickedly good beach. Kiri! Can you
Alright,
finish
let's
her off?
find out. Yes.
Oh god! The table creaks and starts to crack. It's very noisy. The others upstairs, apart from Sasha, who already knows what it looks down there, hear like this wailing and moaning, like, "Oh no, Kiri must be in so much danger." It's just a really loud orgasm.
No, she's fine.
Yeah,
Better
you
than
finish
fine,
her off.
actually.
Yeah, it sounds like she's just fucking fantastic as far as you're concerned. And as far as you're concerned, it's your go.
Ah, yes. All right. Well, time to finish this lady off. Tahru, you may get a little bit messy from this. I'll have the spirit go to here, use my whip, give her a crack on the ass as my spirit tries to finish them off up the poop choop.
Sure.
With whatcha? 23 versus their 25 versus their fortitude.
25 meets. Defeat.
We did it.
defeated.
There's soft sighing. Ah, the foreplay over so soon. Ah, come to me. Come to me.
You know I will. Kierwyn, you down there? Can we bring you back up?
In just a moment, I need to save my progress.
Yeah,
Alright,
you can walk over to that journal.
Yeah. Once the orc is well satisfied, Kiri will leave her with a big smooch on the lips and then go investigate the journal.
Mm-hmm. This journal appears to probably belong from elsewhere in this mines. You can see it's got like a bunch of random human names and formans. Like it's been used in that classic format of location, date, time, name, etc. Like a sign-in outbook. You can see, on chapter 1, 1, and 1, 2. No. you can see which levels they've all been working on. All of them seem to stop at lead on this book. None of the names especially stand out as something particularly special, although some people appear to have roles that aren't just like foreman or miner or loader. There are a couple that's like inspector, alchemist. You do see Amelie on there a couple of times. Let's see here. I suppose inspector's the only one that's interesting besides Amelie. And these records, unfortunately, have been like dated by month, so I'm sure what the year was.
Interesting, though. Is there any way in or out of this room other than via the gaping chasm?
Give me a
Oh
perception
no.
test. No, there's a gaping chasm there.
I mean, that's nice and all, but I'm looking for an exit, not the orc's pussy.
No, you don't notice any other exits, like none just immediately to you. It's possible as well that this area wasn't always a chasm, like that split above is very, very clean. It could be a section of the room above.
Well, either way, I'm going to pick my new ghost girlfriend up and ask her to take me back up so I can rejoin my friends.
Oh, that works
Yeah,
better than what I was gonna suggest. I was just gonna go down there and lift you
I'm
up.
not
but
sure
that'd
you
be
could.
harder than that.
So heavy. Yeah, the orc will, I mean, wouldn't lift you in her arms. That's lazy. She will wrap legs around your shoulders and mash
Oh.
into your face and then fly up.
Good. Welcome back.
You're dropped down, sticky strands hanging off afterwards.
Hello, everyone.
And then she'll click her fingers as though remembering, oh yeah, I'm supposed to be unconscious, and then collapses in a heap.
Aw.
Fled.
No.
Defeated. So defeated. Oh no.
Let's go meet this person asking us to come. I very much want to meet them.
Yes, we must, I suppose.
Listen, the voice is telling me to come that isn't my own. You know I gotta find out what it is.
Oh no, I'm not saying we shouldn't. Just, I was having fun.
Pawbs is going to pad up over here first and just takes a refreshing drink of the water.
Alright, Pawbs.
Ass up, head down. That's the way we like to consume water because we're a dog.
Yeah.
Okay, and Carrie, as you cross the threshold, you can see that there is a thickness to the air in front of you, like a almost like a heat haze with a body shape.
I like the sound of that.
It says, "Come to me, come to me."
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
So where are they
Stop.
at in here?
You, Carrie, as you step into that space, you feel yourself like bump into something and you're being boob hatted.
Hello.
A finger reaches down. Again, it's really hard to tell. Like, if you've ever tried to make a shape out of a heat haze, it's fucking impossible. It's like a swimming eye painting.
Yeah.
You can just about make out a finger as being run across Kiri's jawline, and a head is tilted and inspecting the lot of you.
So you're the one that's going to make us come?
Yes.
And,
You'll stay here for good after.
no. Who are you?
That's less ideal, staying here.
Why is it less than ideal? You could stay. I have such things to show you. I am transcendent.
I'm Kierwyn. Who are you?
There is a soft, delightful giggle, although it echoes a little bit ominously. Transcendent.
Was that your name? Are you a demon, then? Or something else?
Yes.
Oh, a fellow demon. Very nice.
Hello, fellow demons. Yeah, a finger will reach out and also draw along Sasha's cheekbone. down to the lips. There's a thumb that presses on. Aren't you all wonderful?
Yes, I am, aren't I?
Yeah.
We are.
All you need to do is bring me through. I have such things to show you.
I'm not sure that's a great idea.
I mean, make a diplomacy?
Yep, that's fair. Yeah, all right. Let's see here. What is your diplomacy? Dear God!
All right, I'll let her through.
Sasha?
It sounds like a really good idea.
Boy.
It's a 42 persuade.
That's like
It
almost
sounds like
double my will.
That's
my
an
will.
excellent idea as far as we're all concerned, I think.
Yeah, no, that beats my will handedly. I'll let her through. Like, it's nearly double my will saving.
A little blood on the circle, and then a little come, and just step clear. I have such things to show you. Wonderful things. Holding hands, embracing soft kisses.
Pawbs?
All right, I didn't need more.
Can-
Little blood on the circle
can-
and come on the circle.
Can I make an Arcana check or something to know anything about, to see if this demon is famous, for lack of a better word?
That would be a religion
Known.
check to know anything about a demon.
24.
Oh, that's a shame.
Usually when a demonic individual has a one of those one-wordy names, it's because they're a tiefling. It's not commonly done by actual fully fledged demons to name themselves after either an emotion or a state of being, and Transcendence definitely seems to be some kind of state of being. They're a heavy hitter, whoever they are.
How would I prevent them from coming through? Could I just bonk the circle? Destroy it?
Yes, you could damage the circle. There would probably be repercussions, but temporary ones, like a sort of rubber banding would occur. She'd be present for a little while and then vanish completely, unable to maintain herself in the area.
Why would you want to do that, though? It's a great idea to let her through. Look at that. She's so
Right.
convincing.
Remember what happened the last time you guys set something free?
What are the odds that it happened a second
Pretty
time?
fucking good, you
I love
mongoloid.
that
Really
line.
high.
Pawbs, do something.
I mean, it's too late. I'm already doing it.
Pawbs will pout. It's interesting.
See,
I'll
Pawbs
watch.
agrees. It's interesting.
It being convincing isn't a gay ass to force you to do it.
This is true. It
I
seems
mean,
like
Kier's
a
gonna
really good
pull out
idea.
the fucking
It's a good idea. The
Like,
rest of the
that
case
ju-
has
that
been a
just
good
magic
means
idea.
sword and bonk
she
the
really
circle.
wants you to do it.
Yeah.
You
I'm
gonna
gonna
what, sorry,
pull
with
out
the
the
circle?
+3 sword and bash the circle.
Can I make a check to see how quickly I can try and come on it before she does it?
You want to try and squiz out a quickie?
You just came.
Sure.
I did. Which
You
means it'll be
did.
quicker.
That-
True.
no,
It's
just
true.
make it
Yeah.
slower.
Get out.
Well, no. The second blast always takes longer. It's true. I'm gonna
Yeah.
give you a -2 on your endurance check, I guess, to see if you can double down
Wouldn't
that
that be a
refractory period.
+2?
Okay.
'Cause the higher your endurance, the longer it's gonna take.
+2 to the DC, I guess.
You know what? Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, sure. Endurance +2. 18.
not very
okay. Athletics for Kiri.
Okay.
Do you want her to be high or low?
I think he needs to... Oh, that's a good point, actually. I'm not sure how I would... God, that was a terrible roll.
I think higher if the endurance is getting a plus.
Wouldn't want to be lower.
Well,
so it's
I think
quicker
this
than
would
my
just be against a
endurance.
set DC rather than a opposed check, since these are working in opposite directions.
Yep. Tell you what, that first swing doesn't crack and break it. You're going to have to roll higher than this potential enemy's, let's say their fortitude
Okay.
defense. Sasha, you have another check.
Okay.
Actually, Could we make it that I have to do a certain amount of damage instead?
Yeah, if you're willing to like burn
Yeah,
crit
I'm
damage
willing to
instead,
just
sure.
throw a daily on this. EBH.
All right.
Boom.
That was pretty high.
And then I'll spend an action point to do even more damage.
Sure. Also, I like the phrase grits her teeth and bears it in the context of Sasha's endurance check.
Kind of unfortunate that you wanted to be a low check instead of a high check.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
That's the point.
I mean, I want to see what comes through
I'm-
here.
I mean, you'll
yeah,
see them
I want to see
temporarily
the boss
anyway,
fight.
like,
I don't
they get
want her
rubber
fucking
banded.
coming out and just
Yeah.
turning into another horrible demon monster in the forest.
Yeah.
All right, bap.
Yeah.
Dude, this is fun.
Okay,
That's
let's see.
40 something.
47. All right. If you can
go,
squeak
Kierwyn.
out 3 more damage before Sasha gets an endurance lower than I'm not sure what value
Let's
now.
see. Do I have anything that
Let's see.
adds damage?
I would kind of like to know the value that I have to get under.
You have to get, let's go with her wisdom. 18. It's her lowest stat.
All right, so I get one more check
Yeah,
at it.
unfortunately, I don't have anything
Yep.
that'll
God,
add
I
power
really
to
need-
this.
God, I really need a lower endurance. I'm too trained in
Too
it.
good.
You're too trained for this. Yeah, you're used to not speeding
you
it.
know
No,
what?
all right.
I'm gonna
Oh.
use an action point to re-roll that.
All right, fuck yeah. If this were 5e, I'd be giving you inspirations.
I mean, you can give action points. That's the thing you can do as a DM.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, I will. I will have to be after the event occurs. I'll give you an action point after because you totally earned it. All right, roll up.
I clicked the button, but it hasn't gone through yet.
Here.
15.
15.
17, but that's still
Yep.
underneath it.
17 is underneath her 18. Yeah, Kiri, you're so close. And then you are both shunted back with a grunt from Sasha. Seed sprays across the circle,
Ugh.
and it seems altogether too small to contain the individual that bursts forth. Sasha, you're also knocked back
Yeah,
as
sorry.
well.
I thought you'd push us back.
Nope, that was in the GM layer.
Oh boy.
Oh,
Oh, she
cute.
was really cute.
Hello
As a
there.
glistening figure, reminiscent of angelic, but this would probably be the other side, the Erenier.
Oh boy.
She is drawn forth into reality. You can see that Sasha's cum shot is like a pearl necklace that rests upon her shoulders decadently. She tosses back elegant, long, glorious green locks, like witch light in the middle of a spook night. Ah, look at you. I do love a good little danger wank. So are you ready to stay? And stay with me and come forever, exquisite ecstasy.
Why don't you come up with me and stay with me above the surface?
Oh,
You can come a lot more
little
up there.
demonette. You would have to prove yourself. Are you Dumja's equal?
Oh, we'll have to see, won't we?
She licks her lips. You receive an action point. And yeah, this is no longer going to be a fight against a clock. This is going to be a fully fledged showdown.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
All right, so initiative from us again?
Yes, please.
I think Pawbs is going to have some trouble getting in there.
She'll move out a little bit, most likely. I think she can move at least. Oh yeah, yeah, she can. This stat block is really dope. Okay, Sasha, Pawbs, pets,
Oh,
initiative, please. Fucking A. You hear fights are going down. And you're ready to fucking throw down. Go on, you're first.
I see that. Yeah.
A reminder, this would be your 4th encounter in a day. So you have gotten an action point.
It'd be our 5th encounter.
Yep.
Well, this is your 5th, so you finished 4 in a day.
Hence why Sasha and I had action points to burn.
Mm,
Oh no, I
Yeah.
had an action
Oh,
point. I
nice.
have 2 now.
let's see. I
Sick.
think I can get here in one move act. If I go around the pillar.
Yeah, it's 5. That's no big deal.
Okay. Yeah. Cool.
Oh, God, my eyes are burning.
Also, Tahru, would you want to have taken a short rest or?
Oh, speaking of action point. Oh yeah,
You have an action point. And yeah, knock off
Yeah, okay.
Surge and Surge.
There we go. 1 healing surge. And then yeah. Let's reroll. Is 25 enough?
25. Come now. No.
Didn't think so.
Oh, it's not a
At
crit
least it's not
fail
a
at
crit.
least.
Yeah.
All right. As a minor action, she flicks on an aura. It is the aura of melting.
Great.
Oh boy.
Set visible to all. An enemy that ends its turn in this aura takes ongoing 10 acid damage, save ends.
What? So we end our turn there, then
Then you
ongoing
get a
10
dot.
gets-
Then you get a 10 dot put on you. Yeah.
Okay. Are we immune to that dot if we save out of it, or is it like it
Nope.
keep getting
Just
put
ends
back
it.
on? All right. Does it? We'll find out if it increases or not if we keep having our turns here, won't we?
Yeah, it's pretty rough.
Okay. Let's see here. Here's your big blast. Or burst. CB1. You would get to bonk her, but it's like such a good opening blast. Actually, she has AP. Alright, first up, we shall traverse through dreams, teleport 6 squares and make a triple attack, and then teleport 6 more squares.
That's a lot of squares and attacks.
Okay, so we're going to go over to here. Hi, Sasha.
Ah,
Okay, 1, 2, 3.
no.
Terrible attack rolls again. Why would it be any different for me? Teleports 6 more squares, then becomes insubstantial until the start of their next turn. Let's go right here. They are now
Going away so soon.
insubstantial. Excellent. And does it recharge? Nope. Put a 1 on you. Now, do I use an AP immediately?
Yeah, do it on us. You know you want to.
Sure. Okay. Sasha and Pawbs do get to make an oppie. It's a close burst 1.
Not against a close burst, we don't. It's
Oh,
area
right. Yeah, no, it's
bursts.
just it's area burst. Yeah, sure. Blast is the other one. Okay, so Pawbs, Saoirse. "26 versus Fort, 19 versus Fort."
Yeah, that'll hit Pawbs.
All right. Pawbs takes 26 acid damage. Saoirse, you take 13.
Ouchies.
Does that recharge? Nope.
Ow.
Okay, and that's her. Pawbs.
Ow. Alright. Let's see. Is she bloody?
She's delighted. This is very interesting, you see.
I'm sure she is. Alright, well, let's take a shift. Nah, I can't really shift anywhere. So I'll just start by bonk, bonk, and then I'll shift
Sure,
backwards out of the way.
that makes sense. Okay, you do still end in the
Yep,
aura, I'm afraid.
there's no escaping the aura.
The aura. Okay, 31 reflex is certainly a hit. So 12, 7, 19 damage, and now Pawbs has ongoing 10 acid. The aura of melting. It feels so good. You could just stay here forever. Sasha.
Oakley dokley. I'm probably gonna have to stay in the aura, but I will.
Oh no, you can do your one attack that shifts you. Oh wait, no,
Yeah,
that
it
doesn't
puts you
shift you
back
back.
where you
That's
started,
a
shift to
unfortunately.
I
return.
have to. I have. It doesn't have to, but I have to shift. I have to shift before the attack, and I don't have any.
Well, you could just
ranged
shift into this
attacks
square,
with that.
hit this
You can-
bitch, then shift backwards, and then do a move action shift.
No, the second
no,
shift has
Oh,
to be
that's
back
what I was
into the
saying.
same square.
Oh.
Well, yeah, but so I could shift over here and then do the shift attack and end up here, but then I don't have any movement left to
Yeah,
get out
no.
of the aura.
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
I mean, you could.
That's fortunate. I thought the shift attack allows you like shift before or after the attack or something like that.
You have a bow now, don't
No,
you? You could just
it's only
spend this turn getting out of the aura, then fuck off. Bow her.
I do have a bow, but I can't really do anything with it.
I mean, you still do your striker damage. That's all you really need to do.
Yeah.
Or spend this turn like doing a big
but
heavy melee attack,
for
drop some
now,
poison, then shift in
yeah.
this square, and then leave the aura next time.
For this one, I will attempt to get my big boys off. I will. We will. I will. Oh, no. First, as a minor action, I am going to drop the goo
The goo!
so that she cannot shift, teleport, or benefit from hiding this.
Oh, fuck. That's a mean.
In a close burst or a 3, zone 3.
Sure.
And
I will just yoink this orc and turn her into an aura.
orc aura.
Orca. Make it
A
soft
whale?
green. Oh, yeah.
And then I will attempt to poke her with the guitar. Poke.
26 versus AC.
26.
Miss.
Oh.
Hold on.
choose
Yeah.
not to shift back.
Yeah, you can choose not to shift back. Yep, that makes sense.
Cool. All right, you have ongoing 10 acid.
Ow.
Okay.
Sasha.
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Showing dominance. I wanted to step through the aura.
It's only if you end your turn in it that you get the
I know.
ongoing. It's fine. Yeah.
I know. I just saying I'm showing dominance
Just
to
dabbing.
step through the aura. Yeah. All right. Let's see here. Burst 5. Okay, that's plenty for everyone. So I will bring the spirit here as a free action. And let's do a daily that will hopefully mitigate at least a little bit of the damage that this aura will do. All right, let's see here. Just making sure. You need howling. The birds get to actually do damage. Let me just double check this on the site real quick and make sure it does damage. Give me 1 second. It does. Okay. All right. And as a burst, close burst 5 off of me, I think it is, which is still enough.
Nope.
Well, it doesn't
Miss.
matter if that doesn't matter too much. So half damage on a miss.
Take 6.
But the important part, every one of us now has regeneration 2 while we're bloodied for the rest of the
Nice.
encounter. And you can, as a minor action, end it to get 10 health.
Nice.
Neat. Got to capitalize the S in spirit, though. I just noticed that in your card, and that it tweaked me.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Okay.
Gary.
1, 2, 3. A minor action. Lay on hands Pawbs. Bip. So
Sure.
she gets to make a save immediately with a big +5.
With a +5.
Oh, she needed it. And
Nice.
she regains a surge
Okay.
+5. So 23. Almost back to max.
Excellent. Almost maxed out.
Actually, I'm.
You used up maneuver.
Yep. And then Kiri is going to reach into her pack and use her standard action to produce the shard from the Hagenite temple we found in the castle that Kiri reconsecrated and was full of Hagen's own holy light. She's going to present this thing and say, "Fallen creature, behold once more the light of the sun god." She will smash this rock down on the ground and unleash a miniature hallowing right on the spot. So in a burst 5 around Kiri, we now have a +2 bonus to attack rolls, saving throws, and all defenses in the zone.
Alright, let me grab another
Boom.
ghost and turn him into an aura. Alright, this was zone 5, right? 5. Where? See. Back. Huge. Huge zones.
Yeah.
She hisses and steps back a second, shielding her eyes from this light.
Remember what it was like to feel his warmth. Come back to the light, or be dragged to it.
Such sensations. Burn so good. And Tahru.
I guess I move right here.
Pokey.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Fucking A. Alright,
Oh.
39 and immobilized. A damned good swing.
juicy.
Mhm.
Don't forget your bonus dice, if any. Oh, you did. It's just the one. Lol.
Yeah, it was an unfortunate
Oh,
one
actually,
in there.
that's 6. I think should be like.
You remember you get one die per plus.
Yeah, that 6 should be 2d6 rather than 1d12.
Just remember what it should be.
It's even worse. Okay,
Uh,
so subtract 4 from that for.
Yep.
Yeah, 35.
Hey, and yeah, she can't teleport this turn to break that immobilize, or to ignore the immobilize because she is in the spooking zone. Okay, so I could still do another triple attack. Or I could do a CB5.
CB5 would hit everyone.
It's blast, sorry, not bast, so I can hit nearly everyone. I'd miss a Sasha.
That's still pretty worth it.
It's pretty
So
good.
what? How's her aura work again?
You end in it, you got ongoing 10 acid.
Okay.
You also have regen 2 while bloodied.
Okay. Close blast 5. I will go from right to left. Sorry, from left to right even. This is versus fortitude. Sorry. 35 versus
Well, yeah.
Sasha. 22 versus fort.
Versus fortitude, I believe that hits.
Kiri.
Yes, it does.
I think that
22
misses.
versus fort.
That hits exact. No, that misses because I have a +2
Pawbs.
to the defenses.
You're in the aura, yeah.
Yeah, that's gonna fucking hit
31.
Pawbs.
You also get an attack against the spirit because I didn't realize that the healing flood doesn't get rid of the spirit or need the spirit at all. So that was a dingus move on my part.
It should just have the dot on it, I think.
That dot doesn't actually matter for the spirit because it can't kill it.
That's fine. So the targets take ongoing 10 acid. Save ends. And this one has follow-up saving throw effects if you make failures.
Ow.
Oh boy.
Well, the good news is if you have ongoing acid
only
damage, you
have-
can't get more ongoing acid damage of the same amount. So
This is true.
Yeah.
It is a separate effect that you'll have to save out of if you want to record that somewhere. There's a
Mhm.
follow-up
Well,
one.
Pawbs at least is going to be leaving the aura. Aura.
Okay, that was an at will. Could AP and do another thing.
I mean, smoke him if you got him. Otherwise, we'll try and smoke through it.
That is also true. But no, I'm going to wait until I've recharged some of these powers. Speaking of, power 1. Nope. Power 2. Nope. Pawbs. 10 damage. Or 5.
Yeah. I was
Oh no,
gonna
this
say.
is acid. 10 damage.
All right. So we're gonna shifty up. Actually, yeah. Pawbs really can't even get in anyway. So she's just gonna fall back, squidge through the door,
Okay.
and start doing the warlock thing. Zap. 27 to hit versus reflex.
27 versus reflex.
Nice.
That's a hit.
8 to Magios. That's force.
Sasha.
Let's try this again. I will convert my. I'll use my minor to sustain the field.
Yep.
I will convert a move to minor to put the 10 damage anti-healing poison on the guitar, and I will Poopa. 30 versus 32, 34.
32, 34 is a
AC.
hit.
Ah,
All right, 28
for
damage.
15 plus, and is she still insubstantial?
Yes,
Okay.
it's 14.
Okay.
Oh wait, no, that insubstantial ended. Sorry.
Okay, good.
She had a
Yeah.
10 since, didn't she?
Yeah.
Yes.
Then that plus 25 solidly middling damage, and furious assault.
That's pretty
Yeah.
fucking good damage.
Pachow.
Pretty good.
And I don't have the sacrificial guitar because I used it on the lich.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Your wall of free actions.
It's a little silly.
so I think that's
Quite silly.
it though for this time. Most of my free actions were used on the lich.
No, like lightning thing or anything like that.
Nope, because that was also used. Right? The I still have the other one, but it's an action or
Yeah.
a minor
All right,
action.
give me a save.
Boop, boop, boop. What did that aura? Did that
Yep,
aura
it's +2 to
also give
saves.
Yep.
+2 to saves? Okay.
+2 to basically everything.
No.
All right. Not only have you still got
I-
ongoing 10 acid, but now you are slowed.
I didn't get hit by that.
Oh no, you just have the normal one. So you
Yeah.
just have the normal 10 acid.
Ow.
All right, Sasha, you're up.
All right. So first I
You
take the 10 damage.
10
Yep.
acid. Yep.
Doing that right now. All right. I suppose we will do a little bit of a put the spirit down here.
Yep.
And we'll do a Memories of the Winds. 32 versus her reflex.
That is a hit.
Okay. She takes 16 damage.
Okay.
The area around the spirit is a zone. She also disappears, so I'll just take her off the map here for a second. Not off the map, but like put that little thing on her.
Yep.
And get rid of that, really.
Yeah, the dot doesn't matter on her.
If she stays in the area around the spirit, she is dazed until the end of its next turn. If she ends it there. I want
I love
to.
the aura nest.
Yeah, don't worry, that one's gonna go away here and just after a turn. I'm debating using a resist 5 thing on us right now, but it only hit me, Pawbs, and Kierwyn, so I think I won't at this turn. I will make my save. 1d20 plus 2. And I will save
Alright.
out of it.
You pass. The effect ends. Still feel melty and gooey, but you know, it's not debilitating.
I mean, that's just how I feel after doing everything for that ring.
Yeah, fair. Kiri.
Well, Transcendence, come at me now.
Her tongue does that salacious
Oh, boy.
slow peek
All
out.
right, in I go. Let's step over here, I guess.
Immediate jelly
Oh.
lexification.
Now, this is a sort of temptation I won't be giving into. Let's see. Nobody's super hurt, so I guess I will just go with the old Valorous Smite. 24 versus AC.
Okay, 24 versus AC is not going to be a
Didn't
hit.
think so. That is a shame.
Mm. Sorry. I believe that's the end of
Alright.
the immobilize, or is it up until the end of your next turn?
Up until the end of my turn.
Okay.
The 10 is the start of my turn, though.
Mm-hmm. 10 acid.
Alright. And then this one.
25.
Let's see. That's 27 even? Because of your aura and the
That's true.
flanking?
A 27, sorry?
Yeah. I'm flanking with Siorsa and the aura from.
Miss.
Oh,
Yeah.
Jeez.
Oh,
Jesus.
And
Thick.
I guess that is a 6, but
Yep.
still.
Yeah, I was going to say, it was a garbage roll.
Our brains just exist in 5e
just
mode
you'll
all
have
the
to-
time. It's
you'll
like
have
a
to roll-
23 misses?
you'll have to-
Holy
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah.
Yeah, you have to roll a whole whopping 11 to hit this solo super boss, and you're just, you are not. It's like, in that context, like, oh, I guess that AC isn't that high. I just roll an 11. I have to roll average on this dice.
Is she still
Yes. Or
immobilized?
she just stopped being
Yeah,
End of my
immobilized.
turn, yeah.
the end of that.
Oh,
that turn
right,
is just
the
done.
pl-
No longer.
It's still not enough for 28.
No, 28 is what she's got. Okay.
That is, I just hit. That is right. She is immobilized. It is a 28.
Oh, then she hit.
What?
That does a hit on her.
Does
Uh-huh.
it grant more? Like, because you already had CA.
I have,
It's
the
plus
plus
it's
two
plus
from-
one to hit an immobilized target, +2 from CA, and +2 from the aura. It's 5
I
extra.
thought immobilized granted CA or whatever.
No, she has
he's
a
got
feat
the,
for.
or she's got the
Okay.
special Paragon path for it.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Immobilized bonker, Paragon Path.
So
Yeah,
that's
alright,
still
14.
16 damage.
16 even. Yep.
Yep.
Oh no. Okay. And on her turn. I think she's gonna have to copy some
Oh, I
oppies
got
to
a
get
dex
out of
save.
this shit show. Yep. Oh yeah, save please.
That was from the
Ah,
first That was for the first D10.
Sure.
The
All
10
right.
acid
So,
damage, I mean. And then
Yep.
the second one with the effect.
Uh-oh.
Yep.
Ugh.
Oh, all right. You still have 10 acid damage, and you are now slowed. Feels so good to be here. So melting and soft and wonderful. And then you guys can throw some oppies as she gets the fuck out of this nightmare.
Is she shifting or just normal move?
I think she has to wholesale move because she can't
Okay.
teleport if she's in
Whack.
Saoirse's one.
Aha!
Oh, yep.
15,
That
20.
Doesn't
both
escape
hits.
her zone or air or 3 square zone. Or does it? It does. Never mind.
Yes.
I'm
That's
dingus.
where that token with the X on it is in the middle there. Okay, so she takes 35.
Plus
And Saoirse's. That
28.
would have been, 28. That's a hit. So it's
Okay.
21.
Yep.
Fucking, that was an expensive turn, but yeah, she needed to get out of that. nightmare.
Understandable.
Yeah, no. I get it.
Actually, Saoirse, when you hit, I'm going to use an ability. Gasp. Boop.
Gasp.
You can choose whether you want to reroll all the damage or spend a healing surge, and I'd recommend spending the healing surge.
Yeah, the 17's a pretty good damage roll.
Yeah, and you're almost bloody.
Yeah. Oh, you know what? Technically, she makes the attack before she moves, so I guess I make him at Tahru just so I'm not like fucking double punished by defenders. Tahru. Triple attack. 1, 2, 3. Hey, 25 versus AC and a crit.
I'm in the aura, so yeah, 25 misses for sure.
All right. You
Crit,
take
just the crit.
Sure. You take 16 damage and ongoing 5 acid. Not that part matters. It is a save end though.
Well, doesn't it matter because it's a different source of it, so it'd be another. Or is it because it's the same damage
No.
thing? It can't
Yeah,
have
same
da-
damage type.
Okay. All right.
I like that acid is just being used here to represent being turned into a great big old puddle of orgasm. Being
I do
melted.
too.
Pawbs is gonna
Pawbs.
take cover behind this pillar and shoot an eldritch boop. Pichu!
Sure.
26 misses.
Pew!
Well, it's
Miss.
against reflex, to be fair.
Oh, it's reflex.
Yeah.
That is it. 13 damage. Oh, I forgot to check if she got her things back. First power. Yes, she gets it back. Second power. Does not.
Oh, and then Pawbs needs to make a
Yeah,
save.
alright, that is a hit.
But she does
She
get a
does.
+2.
And she's got the nasty one on her as well.
Yeah,
She
she's
does.
good.
Alright,
No
she
more goo.
saves. Good puppy. No more goo. No more being turned into a quivering puddle of fuck flesh. Saoirse.
What? I guess I will. I'm still going to maintain the field. Oh, shoot. She should have taken 10 extra damage last turn and can't heal.
Okay.
Save ends. So I guess she can make a save.
Okay. Bonus to your saving throws. Let's see here. Oh, fucking a wicked
Yep.
+5.
Solo's gonna solo.
Oh,
It's
Didn't
pretty
even
good.
need it.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
yup.
Yep. Alright, she kills out.
So
Cool. Carry on.
I'm gonna shift in for a stabbo. Bop bop.
Yep.
Oh, so close. And then for 19 damage, and then I'm going to shift out of her aura and make my save.
Okie dokie.
Yay! That's it.
Hey. It's a nice save. Good for you. Sasha.
Um. Hmm. She'll strut up a bit to about here, I suppose. You know, get in line with everybody else. Free action. She'll call forth her spirit over to here.
Yep, that aura's gone now, yeah.
Yeah, that aura will be gone here. Yeah. And let's see here. I guess she'll have the spirit do a stalker strike. Come on now. Don't be running away. Told me it's a show of dominance.
Tahru. It's not a show of idiocy. Just come here. You can always come here. That is a hit.
I've already come to bring you here. I'll come again here in a bit.
Yes, Sasha. Why don't you go over there and fight her like a proper demon?
She does tongue gestures again. La, 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 la.
Not make it a fight of dominance. Kiri's gonna
Gary,
get her some delicious flanking, though.
10
Yep.
damage at the start of your turn.
10 to Magios, that's fine. I've run out of temporary hit points, finally. Like 2 fights ago. Alright.
I hate hearing that. I hate hearing them finally.
Alright, time to give
Run out of
myself some
temp
temporary
HP.
hit points.
Yep,
Yeah.
go ahead.
More temporary
Smack.
hit
Oh, I
points.
think I fucking missed again.
Miss Terrible.
Oh, man. Alright, I'm gonna fucking action point rear.
You get the temporary hit points
No.
if you miss.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
AP reroll and hate myself. Alright. 25? God damn it.
Ah,
No. No, no,
And
no.
I upgraded from a 3 to a 4 on the D20. Jesus Christ. Hold
Okay, that's good
on,
damage
hold on.
too.
I
Oh,
do need to
sorry,
make
yeah.
my save with a +2.
You're not still in the aura,
the
though.
aura ends right in front of the bitch.
No, you're not.
Yeah, it does.
No, it doesn't.
No, it
That's,
doesn't.
No,
that's
you're in
Sisha's
my-
aura.
Ow.
You're in my aura.
Poop.
Yeah, you're.
Yep.
All right.
Yep,
Well,
you
I
are
don't
not in the special
yet.
zone. Do this one naked.
Just roll good.
I just rolled good.
Yep. That'll do ya. And then you catch a case of
I
normal
had normal
acid
acid,
again.
which I just saved out of at the end of my turn when I ended my turn there, so I don't think I get it.
Oh, I
Nope,
thought you had
never did.
special acid on you. Okay. Oh, right, yeah, I missed you.
So-
Pawbs. Tahru.
Right.
You are slowed. Don't forget that. So you can only move 2.
I'm aware.
You could
Okay. just
move
making
and then
sure.
charge for 2.
Yeah.
That'd get you in.
No, you can't. I don't think. You can only move 2 total.
Is that how that works?
For slow?
No,
No,
it just
that's not how
reduces
it
your
works.
speed to
your
2.
Your speed is reduced to 2.
See, you can-
Okay.
Yeah.
So even
No, even slow
doesn't
does not
the
stop
Yeah, even
charge
plants
being
can't
OP.
stop the
Yeah.
fucking charge.
You can only charge
is-
2. But
Instead, it
But
looks
you
like
can
she's
still
lagging
charge.
when she runs at you. Ah.
Well, then I guess I do
Well,
that.
wait, no.
Alrighty.
If you're slow, well,
Yeah,
no, I
it
guess
is.
it's a separate move, isn't it?
That's why
Yeah.
it's OP.
Sick as fuck. That's why Savin made it so you can only move half when you do a
Yeah.
charge in his version.
Well.
That's a fucking bunk.
Yeah, that's
Alright. You end in the zone, different kind of acid, save against normal acid, and then save against special
Technically, you
acid.
should only have the special acid.
Oh, yeah.
You should-
Because you
Is that how
can't
that
apply
works?
different dot.
That's another
Just like
failure.
that's it. Another fail.
That's another failure.
Yeah. Great.
Uh-oh.
You're gonna get petrified or something? Oh, Jesus.
Oh, boy.
Tahru.
Oh.
You are transformed into naught but a willing sex toy.
Oh boy.
Oh fuck.
Treat as petrified and no save. The remove affliction ritual can reverse this
Oh,
effect.
we just lost our
Oh,
biggest
shit.
DPS other than the assassin. Oh, God. Good. Well, see you later, pets.
Hmm.
Oh, boy.
Dangerous.
Yeah.
I am sorry when I didn't think it'd be this bad.
Despite
Don't you
the...
have an encounter power to like stop to do like force?
Yeah,
a
do
save
you
or
have
something
other
like that?
shit for saves?
It's
I
only
have-
when they first
Yeah,
start.
when I get it.
Uh,
See, here's the thing.
Yeah.
ah.
And a save can't end the petrify.
Yeah,
it says
because
treat as
I have plenty
petrified
of things
and no
that give
save.
you saving throws,
Yeah.
but not anything that'll help that.
Yeah.
Okay, well.
Alright, yeah, you guys just watch as just Tahru becomes a quivering pile and completely non-responsive.
Oh shit.
Oh, that's one. Who next?
Do
Who
Sasha.
next? I could just blast all of you.
Yeah, she could just blast all of us.
Oh boy.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that, I think. So yeah, I'm just gonna do that ability again. Yeah, you have access to the ritual.
Sunpuppy Jr. has
Yeah,
that.
that's what we used to fix Emily.
There's a tiny chance you die from
Okay.
it, but other than that.
Yeah.
It's
A little bit
unlikely.
chance.
All
Unlikely.
right. Kiri, Saoirse, Sasha, Pawbs.
Ah, you missed.
I would ask if Pawbs has
I'm
cover, but it doesn't
gonna
fucking matter.
Put a stop to that.
No, it's a CB5. It's basically this whole fucking.
Yeah.
Wait, versus fort, you said?
So this is the
Oh,
special goop.
Damn, I can't save my way out of that.
Yep, special
Alright.
goop.
I'm gonna
I
red circle
can't
that.
ink out of it.
the scary power.
And she can do that at will each turn, can't she?
Yes, she can. And does she save out of? Does she recharge her other power even? Nope. Do I action point and do the other one? Yeah, all right. Teleport 6 squares, make a triple attack, teleport 6 more squares, become insubstantial.
Yes.
I'm in danger.
One, two, three.
Well, I mean,
21,
she's
32, 26 versus you, Sasha.
Only the 32 hits.
Did the zone help?
All right.
also she's trapped herself because she's
Yeah, she
back
has
and
put
can't
herself in zone
teleport,
hell and
so-
can't teleport back out again.
Yeah.
13 damage.
Yep, 13 damage and ongoing 5 acid damage save ends.
Okay. Minus 13. And
that's
then
her
ongoing
action point
5.
gone.
I'll
And
put
she needs-
this one.
Okay. Try and save out. Sorry, to recharge that power. Nope. Alright, she's out of her 2 good abilities again.
Actually,
Pawbs.
is this ability a
Pawbin time.
psionic effect or a little pleasure aura? Okay.
Not really, no. Oh, I mean, I guess
I mean, it matters
is.
because Pawbs has a bonus on saves versus psychic abilities.
Oh, then yeah, I
Alright,
guess, yeah, that qualifies.
Alright, Pawbs is going to do her biggest bonks as she's flanking with Sasha.
Sure.
Yeah.
You
That
get to take
I
a
did.
10 acid at the start.
24 versus reflex. Versus reflex? Damn it.
Yep.
Alright, Pawbs, you spend an action point. Rawr. Was she only off by 1?
No, she was off. Sorry.
Alright,
Pawbs.
well, that's unfortunate in the extreme. Pawbs, you bloodied yet? No, not yet. Alright, let's...
Does she get
Not
her
if
stone
she
fist
misses.
still?
Okay, she saves out
Alright,
of
she
the acid
saved.
for a round. Yay.
Saoirse. 10 damage.
Oh boy. And
If I TPK you guys with a sex demon, it would be
It's
fitting.
it's entirely possible.
Yeah, I mean, if we can't hit the thing and it can actually threaten us significantly.
We will shank 30
Hit.
for 18 damage. And I will shift back and then shift move out of the aura.
Okay.
And make a save. Yay! Saoirse will visibly sigh with relief. Ooh.
Okay. Sasha.
All right. So the star trying to take 5, but I am bloodied, so I regen 2, so I only take 3.
Nice.
That's not too bad.
Could I convince you to shift up 1 if you're going to stay
Okay.
in melee?
I wasn't planning a stay melee. I thought I was going to shift out to here, but I can shift like
No,
to
it's
here if
fine.
you
I
want
was
me
just
to.
hoping to get flanking with you.
I mean, you'll still
Yeah,
get
I mean, I could
flanking
go over
because
here,
of
but I
Pawbs.
wanted to go over here. But it's fine. Doesn't really matter. Yeah.
Oh, you want to go over here? So then you want
I
me
mean,
to
that
shift
would be
out to like
ideal.
here then?
Yeah,
On the
that
T
way
block,
everyone
yeah.
can get flanking.
All right. That should be fine, I think. Let me just count out how many. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, so Spirit can get there in time. Good. All right, so, oh wait, no, hold on. Spirit is still there because of last turn being a Stalker Strike. I don't just have a free action to summon her
Did you not just move?
now, do I? Well, here's the thing. If I shift, then the Spirit doesn't have enough space to get
Well,
to me.
can't you move the spirit first?
They move as part of my move action,
It's
I
part
believe.
of, not after.
Yes, but I need them there so I could
Ah,
granite
I see
armor
what you're saying.
myself.
Okay. I mean, you can shift in a later turn. It's fine. I'll let Saoirse get the Pawbs
I
flank,
think it's yeah,
and I'll just swing.
yeah. I think it's more important to get this granite armor and heal myself up before like
Yeah.
she
Oh
takes
yeah,
me
yeah.
down in
For
one
sure.
turn. You
For
know.
sure. In fact, if you want to use your shaman's
so
heal on yourself, you could get you and Pawbs, I think.
No, because Pawbs had to be like next to
Isn't it
my
a
Spirit.
CB5 though? Like you heal Pawbs, and then the creature adjacent to your spirit, which would be you, gets the bonus healing.
Yes, but I believe how much is
Should
my
be
bonus healing
3d6.
right now? Yeah, it is 3d6. Okay, yeah.
So yeah,
That
granite
makes
armor
more sense to
yourself,
do.
then do the healing.
All right. Yep. Well, I
Okay.
do this in the reverse order. So I do the healing first because the granite armor gets rid of my spirit.
Yes.
All right, so I will use the healing spirit on Pawbs. She gets a surge, and I get 9 hit points. Not a lot, but it is a little bit. And oh wait, no, yeah, no, that's right. That's minor, so I'm good to do this. Okay. And then for myself, I will be doing granite armor, meaning I have 6 DR, and she takes 15 damage.
Nice.
Ouchie.
And then poof.
Unfortunately, I'm ending in the, yep, this is gone, so I'll just move over here, that way people can do that. Unfortunately, I am ending in the aura, so this goes to 10.
Yep.
But then you get to make a save.
And then make your you
Your
make your save.
+2
Yes,
bonus.
I do get to make a save. Wait, do I
Yeah.
get a save against this? It's the other one I get a save against, so, right? Because this one
Yeah,
happened at the end of my turn.
you're saving against the nasty one I just applied to you.
No,
That's
I'm
the
not,
slow
because
one,
you
right?
didn't hand it on me.
I didn't hit you. Yeah, no. And you save next turn. I think you're
Yeah.
always guaranteed to take 10 damage from this thing.
Yes, I believe
There's
so.
a specific circumstance in which you could avoid it, but yeah, basically.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Okay.
Gary.
Sasha, were you gonna move?
No. Like I said, like I can't move if I
Okay.
want to do the granite armor on myself.
I'm gonna come over. I'll leave flanking open for Saoirse. Her damage is way more important than mine. I'll just put her over here. And I will try to drop an Argent Strike. Bop.
Alrighty.
27 is a miss, I'm pretty sure. Actually, is she bloodied?
Correct.
Looks like it.
She is 1 point off bloodied.
You could have taken the flank with Pawbs, because I could have just taken the flank with
You can't,
Sasha
that's a
there.
pillar there.
That's the
Oh,
pillar.
Yeah,
that's
otherwise
the
I'd
pillar.
be
Pillar
fucking
right there.
standing
Yep,
there.
I see it now.
Ah, God, it's so sad.
I think that's just a miss.
I've missed every attack this entire encounter, except for a basic attack.
That's rough.
Womp womp.
This is the
That's
one you
rough.
really
Yeah,
did not
this
want to
is
miss any attacks.
this is a bad time.
I mean, I haven't missed any attacks yet.
Yeah, it's been going nicely
So
for
as a
you.
minor action, I'm going to Ardent Surge Sasha. Boop.
Okay. Let's see here. My healing surge is, what is it nowadays? 20 plus 16, so that is 36.
Pretty spicy heal. All right.
Yep. Oh yeah,
Very
you've
good.
not you've missed some actions on Pawbs because she can Razor Claw, Shift, and Fighting
She
Fury.
can't shift unless she's bloodied.
Oh yeah, Pawbs was blooded, but the Fighting Fury is still there. I'm pretty sure the daily stance.
Yeah, I guess I could turn that on for her.
Just the
Wait.
sidebar to squeeze a little extra number.
Oh no, she
out.
doesn't have that anymore. No, she has a
Does
different
she not?
utility
Oh.
now.
Okay.
All right. Yep. That's me then.
Righty. All right.
Am I still taking the ongoing damage?
No, you're safe
Okay.
from that now. It's the effect is over. You are just having a fucking fantastic
Even
time
if you weren't,
instead.
petrified gives you
Also,
DR 20. So
Yeah.
Oh,
That is also true. Yeah, you can't take more damage while you are petrified. Quote unquote.
sexy sex mander noises.
Yeah, you have such a great time. You swear you've given yourself like 3 extra clitorises.
Just chilling yourself off there in the corner.
It's a great time. All right, Hades Transcendent. Look, you could all be happy. Come for me. Come to me.
no.
Oh, okay then. All right, bye.
I mean, I already did come
Let's
see you
go
for
back
once.
in your room, naughty girl.
Gary,
None of those hit.
think that was all terrible.
Dab.
Yeah, bad.
Wow,
Right.
I thought she was definitely gonna go after me.
Now that there's a defender next to her, probably not.
Yeah.
That's true.
Oh, I didn't mean to do that 3 times, but she did get one of her powers back. Woo! It's the Nova. The one that does
boy.
the lots of fucking damage.
Pawbs.
Aww.
Aw.
And then she
Pawbs.
gets the dot back on her.
Yep. Sasha.
Well, this spot has been opened up for me, so I will.
This is my spot. They
I
made
did make it
for
just for
me.
her.
It was left here for me.
Very true.
Sadly, I have to enter the bad goop, but
You do. Into the sex zone.
Sexos.
With the simple change of turning acid damage into kinky damage, you can make your bosses sluts.
Stabbo.
That's a successful stabber. And she's bloody.
Yay.
22
Oh boy.
damages.
I mean, she probably gets powers back.
And I get a
let's see,
+1
what
to hit
do
her
you do?
now.
Ooh! Free action when first bloodied encounter. Make a free one of that flare that puts the dot people.
Oh.
That's a pretty good counter or bloodied mechanic.
I mean, I don't want it to get whacked by you, so I guess I'm going to target Pawbs and
Okay.
Kierwyn with it.
Don't she? Okay.
It's a blast, not a burst.
It's a
Oh,
blast 5. I have to choose
Right,
a square attaching, so it's those two. Otherwise, I get
keep thinking
bonked.
it's close burst 5
No,
for
that's the
some
other one.
reason.
No, I have a close burst 1, which is that Nova that does 4d10 plus 5 acid, miss half damage.
Ah, yeah, that's the dangerous one.
Yeah, that's the one I just recharged too.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see here. So this is 16. So Pawbs, Kiri. Woo wee! Good thing there's no damage
Alright.
attached to
This
it.
is
All right.
is
You
this
both
the
have
one with
ongoing
the
10.
rider effects? Okay.
Yeah.
Well.
Yep. It's the spooky one.
Less than ideal TBH.
All right. Yeah.
Boy.
Sasha, anything else on your turn?
That's it.
Okay. Sasha.
All right, I take 10 at the start of my turn, which is I take 4 because I have that 6
Yep,
resist.
the granite armor, and
Yep.
it's pretty good.
That's going to go away at the end of turn, don't worry. So I'll just go ahead and take that off. Move action. I'm gonna shift back 1. Free action. Call forth the spirit, not blocking up the flanking ways.
I think if you put it
I put it here and it's
there,
flanking.
1 down, then it's flanking with both of Pawbs
Yep.
and Kiri. You need to draw the line through full. There you go.
I mean, I have to draw the line through full for one of
But
them.
yeah, if you're here, then you can't do that with Pawbs.
I mean, it doesn't matter if I can't do it with Pawbs. I can do
You
it
could
with
do it
Kierwyn.
both.
Pawbs would also like to benefit from
Yeah.
flanking. Yeah, I was
I
gonna say
can
from there you could do it
okay.
for both of them. It's
Can
the
I?
T block. It's the T flank. Yeah,
Okay,
Yes.
yeah, fair
that's
enough.
that is how you flank a
Yeah.
large token effectively.
Okay. Let's see here. Where was I? Yeah. Stalker strike.
Fucking wham!
29 versus a fortitude
Yeah, certainly a hit.
for 16 damage.
Should be a 30
Ouchie.
actually. But yeah. Yeah, flanking
Would
and
it be
then
a
plus
30?
2 from the
Yeah.
arrow.
+2 from you and flanking.
Oh, well then, yeah, that'd be actually a 31 because of your power,
Yeah.
giving it a +1 as well. So 31 to hit.
You're
Numbies.
yeah. It's you still hit like you hit earlier without
yeah.
any
But the
bonuses on it.
numbies, Scout. The numbies.
Yeah.
But numbies is true. All right. Anything else on your turn? Any APs? Yada yada yadas.
No, because we're not grouped up enough to do the like fire weakness thing well.
Oh yeah, the like weird bouncing fire death you did before.
Yeah, I need like Saoirse to be like here to do that, so I can have it both of them.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Oh, is it only within a certain range?
Close burst 1.
Oh.
Or not close burst 1, it's like so it goes off, the thing can do it around it, and then I use an AP to do another fire thing on it that has a vulnerability as well. Basically I need people around the spirit within 1 square.
So if you were to be here, then yeah, the spirit would be able to really get its fuck on.
But I have to have the spirit over there, and I can't get the spirit over there right now with
That's fine.
that
This is
shit,
a
'cause she's
good
still there.
position for her
Yeah.
right now. Like a really good one.
Yeah.
Yep.
Nope, that's the
Alright,
wrong thing.
my turn?
Take that one off.
Alright.
Yep.
Well, I'm down at Will's, so bonk.
Rock and roll. Any toys
Not
in the
really.
party loot that would help you?
And I missed anyway, so it's
Yeah.
fine. Following that up, though, I'm going to use this as a minor on Pawbs. Give her a savey against that.
Sure.
Oh, roll 20's chugging. All right, there we go.
Oh, you got it.
All right,
She's
then I'm going
very
to use
fine
another
and
minor
safe.
action to lay on hands myself. Because I really don't want to be. I don't want to be petrified. Yeah.
Turn to goo.
Yeah, that'd be not
You
ideal.
don't want to be
Okay, that
sex
would
goo.
Be very,
No.
very unideal. So an immediate save with a plus, I guess 7 actually.
Unfortunate.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. All right. You resist sex gooification, and then at the end of your turn, you're in the poison zone.
Which is fine. I don't mind taking some damage.
Fiery fountains.
Speaking of sex
spark.
goo,
Tahru causes a delight. There's like a little rainbow where it catches the torchlight. It's great. Cadus Transcendence. Whip around.
That was a
Shift
mistake,
down
but
one.
okay.
Was it?
I don't think it was a mistake because
I
she's
mean,
gonna
that's
know
fine,
that.
but I do get free damage on her.
You get free damage on her. She'll take it. And then yeah.
Volcano.
Okay. So the Cadist Spirit of Sasha's.
Yep, this is gonna hurt.
Pawbs.
What defense is that
Carry.
against?
Oh fuck!
Oh.
Oh no.
I
Oh.
just crit carry.
That's like 50 damage.
It's 45 damage.
Oh
Sasha.
yeah, just a
Didn't
little bit
you
less
crit
than 50.
me?
Yeah, wait a minute. Who are these attacks on?
Nope,
Oh.
she's got.
Yeah.
The first one
Oh.
was the
Spirit,
Cage's Spirit,
Pawbs,
Oh, okay.
you.
Pawbs, you, and then a fucking
Oh,
terrible
okay.
miss on
How much
Sasha.
damage did you say? 45? Ow!
Yep,
Yeah, this probably
Yeah.
takes out my spirit.
21. I rolled
that's
that
still-
garbage.
Alright, so spirit's gone. And I do believe I take damage for her, so let me see how much damage I take for that.
Ouchie. Still not bloodied.
And if I missed you, you take half, so that's 10 damage. So Sasha still takes 10.
5 plus 1/2. So I take 11 damage.
Okay. And that's her turn. Does she recharge teleport power? Nope. Does she recharge the Nova? Nope. Pawbs.
Punch.
Oh,
My
fucking
dice!
no.
My god!
Oh my god,
Pupper.
Pawbs.
After I spent an entire fight
Now it's
rolling
my
twos,
turn.
someone else must take up the. Yep, you have to take up the mental now, Savin. Sasha, you got any more big smack in the tank? Because this
boy.
lady is fucking you all.
I only have
Hey,
regular.
your regular
smack
smacking
in
is
the
pretty
tank.
fucking decent.
Yeah,
your regular
it's
smack's really
alright,
good.
But I will.
Man, this fight would be very different if
Yeah.
you slaughtered Tahru.
Bitch should probably be
Yeah,
dead.
it would.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Or at least significantly down a lot more.
Oh, yeah.
Slap another dose of eel, no healing poison on there, and attempt another stab. Shablam.
Alright, another 22.
22, 32.
32.
Yep.
Chunk.
And no healing next turn.
No healing.
Or save ends, but.
No. Sasha.
Oh, yeah, shoot. And she has a. It wouldn't have
Okay.
mattered with the old one because she rolled a 10 anyway, but she has a -2 on that save.
Cool.
Okay, here. So none of you are bloodied quite
No,
yet, right?
I'm like 2 points away.
Nope.
Okay. And Pawbs is pretty hurt. She's
Yeah,
almost
she's
bloodied,
hurt
right?
but not bloodied. I'd honestly just save the healing for now. If that's what you're thinking.
Okay.
Just to pick somebody else up off the ground.
Yeah, I was thinking about. Yeah, I was thinking. Yeah, all right, that makes sense. Okay. I suppose I'll just resummon the spirit where she is so that she can do flanking again.
Roll.
That's gonna be like the best option I have right now. I
Probably,
think.
yeah.
Unless, did I do Memories of the Winds and Sands? Yeah, I did do that one already. Okay. The Scorching Sands is the vulnerability one, isn't it? Yeah. All right. Yeah. Just Stalker Strike. 29 versus her Fortitude.
Another hit.
31 or
Yeah,
whatever.
this
I
is
don't know what the
+4.
bonus is.
Just some big numbies.
So another 9 damage, and she provides flanking. So Kierwyn can do stuff
Kierwyn
again.
can hopefully do things.
Alright.
Yeah,
10 damage
10
at the start.
damage.
Yeah,
then
yes, I
I get
forgot to take damage.
regen 2, so that's nice. Gonna
Mhm.
Oh, yeah.
take a swing at the bitch with a bolstering strike. Whack. I hit finally. I hit. And I get-
Yes!
Good
You
job.
gained that precious
do, I
10
get it.
HP.
All right. I'm gonna convert my move down to a minor. I'm gonna give myself the virtue power, which is just I get a healing surge worth of 10 HP, which is super helpful.
Wait.
And then I'm
Fair
going
enough,
to
yeah.
use my remaining minor action to chug the magical snow cone of moderate healing and potentially give myself brain damage.
Yay! She
Yeah,
knew!
we have that.
Alright,
Wait,
good luck.
wait,
Alright,
when
you
does that
do not get
recharge?
anything.
When does
What?
that? How often does that recharge?
It's every day,
Is that an encounter or a daily?
daily, but
Don't remember.
what?
Because I
It's
ate it.
daily.
Oh.
I ate it right away last
We got it. before
Oh.
today, didn't we?
Yeah, you got that.
Yeah.
You got it in the Mercury
Yeah, we've had a
level.
long rest since
Did
then.
we?
Chug it today.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, sorry. It was
No,
from
we got it.
You're
Yeah,
okay.
it was in the chest. You're right.
Yep.
Phew.
All right, you chug the snow cone. You do not get brain freeze. The taste is
Oh, okay. Ugh.
baklava flavored.
What flavor?
It's lovely. It's honey and
For
nuts.
ice cream though, that's fucking weird.
Nom nom nom. What honey and nut ice cream?
Not
is that?
really, no.
No, super normy.
People put nuts in ice
Yeah,
cream.
Heck,
all
did
the
you-
like
time.
baklava ice cream is just you have vanilla ice cream with baklava on it. It's great.
I don't put nuts in ice cream,
Oh,
but people
are
do all
wrong.
the time.
Anyway, that's my turn.
Oh,
And let's see if I save.
dang it, I'm a
Let's go.
dingus.
I do.
Good luck with your save. You do. Fucking hell. No puddling for you. And then your normal action. Alright. Tahru, her tail now begins to get involved as well. Okay, Kate, it's Transcendent. We're gonna take some oppies so we can put the fear of death in them. Time to start punching at Saoirse.
I
19,
am
20, and then a 33 to hit.
Not if I can. After the first one, I will.
I think even with the minus the 33 hits you, but yes.
It might
Not
not.
if she can't see me when it happens.
True. I guess.
Haha!
Motherfuck. Alright, okay. Never mind. Holy shit.
Yeah, if she still tries to attack me, then 33 misses.
Whew.
With that.
All right, Pawbs.
Pawbs. 10
Yep,
damage.
But can the tide turn? It does. It's turning.
It's turning. Oh no. Oh no.
It
All right, and then can she save? Yes.
Yep. No puddling for
Oh.
her, and she don't forget her
Yes,
2
that's true.
regen.
Also, did she save
Yeah,
out
that's
of
what it's called.
her healing?
Oh, you mean the boss?
Her no healing.
Oh, I'll level with you. She isn't allowed to get a heal,
Oh,
so it doesn't
okay.
matter. I don't care.
That works.
I haven't rolled it once. I've just been like, yeah, whatever. She doesn't
And then
actually
Pawbs
get a
gets to her
surge.
stone fist. Bap.
Bap.
Finally, I'm doing damage. 20
Oh, you
whole
got-
points of it.
You're doing damage. Oh no. Sasha. The turns table.
Hiya. The turning tables.
She can't see you, so you get a bonus.
It's just combat advantage, though.
Bonusy.
Yeah, true. Although
I
I
can
think
also
assassins get
use
extras, right? If
the-
their target
I
can't see
don't
them.
think.
Only on the
I don't-
first
yeah.
turn.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, right.
Yeah, I get a +4 to attack if they can't see me on the first turn. But I can. You know what? We haven't used. And I don't have a magic garrote, so I don't even know if there are magic garrotes. So I will just continue to use
Could totally make one.
the stebo knife. I could totally
Yeah,
make
none
one,
exist in the rules.
and this is the use case. But boop,
And
boop.
it's a 28.
28.
Oh yeah, 28.
There's a hit.
There you go for
22.
22. Wait,
Ouchie,
24 because
ouchie.
of the aura,
24.
isn't it? Or does the
Yeah,
aura
she's
also
just
to
add the
attacks,
damage?
not damage.
Okay, then yeah.
It's
22.
attacks, saves, attacks,
Or
saves, and
all
AC.
defenses, but yeah.
22.
Sorry, yeah. Okay. And then, of course, you have your 10 dot on you.
Yeah.
Yep.
And Sash, you take 10 at the start of yours.
Yep. It's a real shame I realized, like, I'm not wearing this other armor I have on my sheet.
The one with armor with acid resist on it.
No, the one that is you can use his power when you take ongoing damage. The ongoing damage ends and you gain regeneration equal to that amount of ongoing damage to the end of the encounter.
Yeah, you could have had regen 10
Also, I
for the
am
whole
bloody
fight.
now.
You are bloody.
This is
alright.
like the ideal use case for that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
instead I
holy
think I
shit.
have
Yeah,
Loam
you
Weave
just have
on
the
right now
bodysuit.
because that's studded in. No, I don't think Loam Weave is the bodysuit. Anyway, um, uh, I guess standard action. Continue doing the spirit thing because that's still
Yeah.
flanking, I believe. Right? That's still a line through it. Yep, still flanking.
Or
So we're just gonna
actually,
keep
if
that up.
she... Well, yeah, she's flanking with Kierwyn, just not with Pawbs anymore, but that's fine because we got these two. That's
I
fine.
mean,
Yeah, she's perfectly positioned.
No, she can't. She can't.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no.
she can't flank with Pawbs anyway if she
No,
does that.
she's fine where she is.
Yep. So Stalker Strike.
I don't know, it's a
I finally
26
missed.
versus 4.
I think she has a 28 for it.
Forts? Nope, that's a hit on her fault.
Nice.
Oh, well, 14 more damage. Do I want to heal? I should. I should save
Yeah,
that
save
heal
it for someone
when we
going
really
down, I
need
think.
it. Yeah.
Or getting basically to the edge.
Yeah. In which case, does this make my spirit disappear? It does. Can't do that. And that's kind of a waste just putting a resist 5 on just me, so that's it, I think.
Okay. Carrie. Can you
Let's
hit
find
twice in
out.
one
I do
encounter?
have a daily power left. It doesn't do anything other than just an extra die of damage, but at this point, fuck it.
That's probably
Yeah, at this point, that'd
every
be
little bit
great.
helps.
Third, I did it! I did it!
That's a hit.
Woo!
It's a smaller bonus than the...
2 in a row.
Actually, that one's a power bonus. That stacks because the
No,
other
it's a
one's an
power
item
bonus.
bonus.
Yeah, because it was
Or was
basically
it?
just a
Oh,
scroll
shit.
of a 16th level power. And
Wait, why
Right.
would you do this in like the beginning? Then we would have had
Because
+1.
because
Yeah.
you've already got a +2
Oh,
right
right,
here.
right,
Again,
okay.
that was what we
Yeah,
just
'cause-
said. Yeah.
I thought it was only
no,
to
it's
saves
to
or
all
something.
defenses and to
I
attack
don't
rolls.
fucking know what your powers do anymore.
Yeah,
So
basically.
everything basically.
Yep. It's an excellent power. It's just that there's an item that's doing
No,
that slightly
that's
better.
what the item power. This one is just to defenses. But anyway, regardless, she gets
Alright.
bonked real hard. And
Yeah, another fucking bonk.
do I have literally anything else? Not really. So I think that's a me.
All right. Haru, let's see here. Moves the turtle to her mouth so that she has something to bite on while she comes again.
Mm.
Always important to check how Tahru was doing. Let's see here. Gotta continue just wailing on Saoirse. We're going to put some people the fuck down. And wait, no, are you still invisible, or did you leave that now?
No, I attacked her.
Correct. All right, time to unleash on you once more. 1, 2, 3, 25, 36, 19 versus AC.
1 hit.
Wow. All right, 7 damage, ongoing 5 acid. Doesn't matter in this case.
Yeah,
You have
the
ongoing 10.
+2 to defenses, I think, has really benefited us a great deal.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no,
Yeah.
it was a huge time to do that, especially since she keeps getting
Mhm.
locked down in this zone, and now it's officially too scary for her to take oppies and leave. That, and she hasn't succeeded in recharging the teleport power anyway, so she's just not bothered.
Yeah, does she recharge?
Oh,
Oh,
she
she-
recharged the Nova. How
Oh
lovely.
fuck, that's a
fine.
dangerous one.
Woo! Pawbs.
With that information in hand, I think Pawbs is going to go ahead and do a second wind instead of attacking. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
She
Yeah,
doesn't
pretty
die
much.
in a Nova.
And now she's out of instant drop range.
Mm-hmm. Alright, any minors?
That's a good question. Pawbs, do you have literally anything that works on a minor action? Shifting would have... Actually, was she below half? Hold Okay, in that case,
she
I
was
might
below
as well
half.
shift.
All right, cool. +2 speed and +1 something.
Yes.
I believe it's AC, right?
Yes, it is.
It must be blooded to use. Okay, cool. Alrighty. Sasha.
If
Right,
you're bloodied, remember you have regen 2.
Oh yeah, I do. So I only take 8 from this.
Yep. Oh yeah, Pawbs is
Yes, she is.
activating
She's
it,
in the.
and
And you
as is
can end
Kiri.
that. And you can end that
Yeah, end it
regen
as a
for
minor
10 if you
action.
want to.
Uh,
I'm going
I think
to...
Pawbs will end that for the 10.
I'm going to first second wind and see where that puts me. Decent. Then I will spend my action point to make a stabbo at her. Where is it? That one. I'm going to use the miner to put the poison on the guitar again for an extra 10 damage if I hit. Pop.
Can you use second wind? Or is that a move action, a second wind?
That's a standard action.
Saoirse's damage is too important.
Hence the action
Okay.
point.
Alright, sorry, I didn't hear action point. My bad.
Yeah. But that gets because that rolled a 1, that's actually 4 higher. Or no, 3 higher. Because this is an action point and I can't roll lower than a 4 on damage rolls.
That is good.
And one of the extra damage dice was a 2, so that's a +2. So it's +5 total on whatever that is. So
That'd be 24.
19. Yeah, 24. So 34 damage total.
34 damage total.
Yep.
Okay. Ouchie.
And then I make a save. Yay.
Yeah.
The
Hooray.
end.
Sasha.
Okay. I need to check how my spirit does movement and whether she provokes attacks of opportunity real quick.
Believe she does.
Spirit can be targeted by melee or ranged attacks.
And she counts as a creature, so yeah. Unless she has a specific rule that says she doesn't.
Yeah. Yeah. I was just wondering whether or not after having her do the flanking attack to make her go down and give like Saoirse the insubstantial thing. That way she'd only
I've
take
got
half
her.
damage
I've
from the
got her.
Nova. Okay. So continue with damage, you think?
I think we really need to survive one more round, probably.
Okay. So I will Stalker Strike for 14 more damage.
Yeah, that's another hit. And you've gotten her under
Oh
100.
boy.
Okay. If I shift, and that's a movement thing, can my spirit do a shift?
If you take a move action,
Think
yeah,
so?
she
If
should
it
be able
moves
to
with your
just
movement, then
take
yes.
a move.
Yeah, so I'll do that and move in place and have the spirit back up 1. Now,
My flank, it's fine.
Well, I'm trying to make it so I don't take like a bunch of damage for the Nova, because I do take like 11 damage when my
yeah, that's
spirit
true.
goes away.
Yeah, it's fine. My damage doesn't really matter.
Yeah, I forgot to take damage at the start of my turn. So quick question with damage as well, Skow. Do I take the damage and then go below bloodied and then get my regen, or does it
Regen's-
all happen?
Regen happens at the start of your turn.
Yeah, but the damage is
Yeah,
happening.
if
the damage
if
happens
they
at the end
if
of
they're
turn.
both
Doesn't
in
that
the
happen
start
at
of your
turn?
turn phase, then you
Oh,
should
yeah,
get
then you
both
get it.
effects.
Yeah, you'll get both effects.
Okay, so well, I mean, it's important. Like, does the damage occur first before regen?
If
'Cause
it
that
would get you,
determines-
if it gets you bloodied, then the regen will happen.
Okay, so I'll take 8 then.
Mm-hmm.
All right. God, do I want to do a minor to get some health back? No, I think I'm gonna keep regen. All right, that's it for me.
All right.
Okay, Carrie.
Well, keeping Saoirse up is the highest priority because she's our damage. So I'm going to use a charge of the Wand of
Yeah.
Sweet Healing Surges.
The
The Wand of
snippy
Satyr
wand.
replacement. Saoirse, spend a surge plus 13,
Nice.
and then I'm going to whack. That thing only has
Nice.
1 charge left. I need to find a way to stuff Residium into it. All right.
You hollow it out and use
I
it like
mean,
a
that
Coke
too.
straw.
One of those 2 things needs to happen. I don't really care which. And then bop.
I'm so
17
close.
damage.
Oh.
Alright, and that's my turn.
All right. Tahru rolls back over onto her back so that everyone can get a good look of her insides.
Oh boy.
Here does Transcendent does the Nova.
Alright,
Pawbs, Kiri, Saoirse.
Oh.
That's only going to be half damage for Kiri and
Nice.
Saoirse. All right, 28 for Pawbs, 14 for Kiri,
Whew.
14 for Saoirse.
That's good.
That could have been a lot worse.
It could
That
have.
really could have been. Pawbs,
Yep.
10 damage.
I was getting kind of hurt. That's alright.
Oh, I forgot to check her
fine.
recharges, sorry. Teleport power. Nova, no, neither of them.
26 versus Reflex?
Best reflex,
Nice.
26 is a
So,
hit. The magic number,
18 damage.
18.
And then
Oh, we were
Pawbs
so
makes a
close.
save. Alright. Based.
Based on Paw Pilled.
I wish I could get Paw Pilled.
Saoirse.
Ah,
Give me a giant woofo.
Heck yeah.
hell yeah. Give me some of that. You
Luckily, being Paw
so
Pilled, this is a
Yay.
repository.
Say, swing the broadsword this time. Schwabam. 21.
21 damage. So close.
I doubt she's below 10 there.
No.
Rip.
Sasha.
All right. I will take 8 at the start of my turn.
Uh-huh. Regen
I-
going hard.
I will shift down to here. My spirit will shift to here. First, we will be doing Scorching Sands. For 16 damage, it gains vulnerability 5 fire.
Okay.
Then I'm
Alright.
going to action points.
Did you have fire resistance beforehand?
All right.
And
Nice.
Nope.
okay. Let's see here. As part of using an action point, each ally within 5 squares of me regains 5
Nice.
hit points.
Nope.
Each enemy within 5 squares of me gains vulnerability 5 fire. Now that matters. If it had fire resistance or immunity, it does lose it now.
Mhm.
And as I was saying, I will be doing a Spark of Life. Burst 1 within 10 squares, which will be right here.
Are you sure you want to do that and not on
I do.
Kiri's
I am
Pawbs,
very
because
sure.
Pawbs can double tap.
I am very sure I want to do it right there.
You win.
Woohoo!
Woo!
All right.
Ooh.
Fire washes over this woman. For a moment, her entire body coruscates with sparks, outline hidden, obscured. There are a lot of orgasmic sounds that follow. She's having a whale of a goddamn time.
Come for me, Transcendence.
She absolutely does. And as that fire washes over her, the form beneath begins to shrink, or at least it appears to grow smaller until the motes disappear all as one.
Oh, she's gone. I was going to claim her as my own. Oh, there
And
she
there is
is.
another figure stood there.
There you are.
There
Oh,
appears to be a relatively tall, like 6'1", raven-haired, betattooed woman with dark black feathered wings. There's
Well,
deeper makeup and unsettlingly black, inky eyes.
oh,
Transcendence,
the
you're
tiefling.
mine now.
Am I? Is that
The
so?
moment, Sasha.
It
that
is.
You would free me. You would free me from bondage to take me unto another.
Who are you?
I am an Erne, one of the noble huntresses of the goddess Neda.
You're sworn to Nader.
Oh,
Yes.
we're kind of buddies
Yeah.
with Nader, aren't we?
I would take you on as my own. That is how you propose in this fight.
The one who proposed such a fight was a monster, a beast begotten, besought by the drunkenness of lust. She shivers in reminiscence of this moment. Should it be that you will uphold me to those words, I will not argue such a matter.
Sasha, she was clearly not in her right mind. It's not right.
Yeah. She's also clearly not quite the same person who made that promise.
Fine, 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 fine.
I appreciate this offer of secondary freedom. I am in a position to offer boon in return.
What sort of boon?
That would be for you to resolve. What would one ask of the anger of nature?
Sasha, you want to ask her to try and dispatch that demon y'all unleashed the last time? I think that would be pretty fitting.
Yeah, if she could help with, if that's a thing she's capable of helping with, I think it's certainly a good idea.
That's within your power to help us out with that.
If I am incapable alone, then I shall call upon a wild hunt. The prey will escape our charge. The time yet it may take should they prove squirrely.
Well,
Very well then. You pray. Okay, give me 1 second to actually look up what her name is
Savin.
because I've forgotten for a while. Savin. Very well then. You praise Savin.
The ghost of Saoirse, at least.
She concentrates for a time. It is hard to reach out from where we yet stand, but I am sure I will find this prey anon once we are returned to the forest's boughs.
Yes, let's take you back to your patron. He's not far away at all.
It appears the one that was me has broken your companion quite messily. She glances over at Tahru, who looks like she has tried to figure out how to get both fists in her asshole with her tail
Good
at the same
lord.
time.
Is there anything you
Oof.
can do to help with that? Or do I need to drag her upstairs to my daughter?
Unfortunately, I am no priest of holy divinity.
Right. Off to Junior then. Don't worry, Sasha. I can make it up to you later. I know you're disappointed.
Yeah, at least your habit of freeing random powerful entities has turned out to be a positive
Indeed.
this time.
I mean, when you think about it, it's always a positive in some form.
No, not
Eh,
really.
She's taking out part of the
last-
I
high
mean,
space
yes, the ones that
forces.
you paused to
the
be a thing
last
by
time-
unleashing a different demon.
Okay, that wasn't all me. You can't blame specifically that
I
on
mean, you're the only
me.
one here who was there.
That is
Yeah.
true.
By the way, this here is the full art for her, drawn by Ilya Kostova,
Pretty.
a lovely Bulgarian artist.
Spookily pretty.
Yeah, and that's what that monster's stat block should actually have looked like. That's a Shadark Eye, which is actually what you thought.
Neat.
Yep. Shadark Eye are scary. I will now show you their page as well, now that you've defeated them.
I thought it was a cool
Yeah.
fight. I liked it.
Yeah. As I say, all I did was turn acid into sex, and that was it. That was the only change for this card.
Yeah.
It's really good. It had Arcana
Blood,
23, Diplomacy
chaos,
23.
flare.
That's so much HP.
Yeah, geez, plus 23.
Yes, yeah, 650 hit points.
Oof.
Transformed into a massive slime.
Chunk.
Treat as petrified.
Yep. Instead, like as I say, a great big puddle of fuck flesh. It's basically slime.
Yeah, I
it's
mean,
fine.
Tahru is covered in slime now.
Yeah. Is there anything in the room that we get to take, like magic items here?
Oh, yeah, there are a whole bunch of books that have been completely undamaged by time.
Well, we could cart
Let's
those up
see
and
here.
start a library in town.
I'd like
Yeah,
to take
a
the
lot of them
circle.
actually appear to be like pretty. Oh, that circle is completely like burned out. It's fucked.
You
Aw.
can wear it like a hula hoop, though.
Okay.
Yeah, you could.
Oh.
Actually, it would probably crumble.
Aw.
Aw. Sad
Uh,
Sasha noises.
Sad Sasha noises. The bed frame, by the way, that you're next to, Kiri, is magical. As you can see, there's no mattress on it. That's disappeared long ago. But that bed is in perfect fucking condition. It is an
Nice.
indestructible bed. Just needs a similarly indestructible mattress put upon it. Apparently, that was not the case when it was created.
You know what, Sasha? You got the final kill. You can have this if you want it. I'll help you get it upstairs.
That will be nice.
I'm not in any position to speak up about me and my boyfriend.
I have a feeling I'll destroy many beds and mattresses if I did not
Probably.
have this up there.
Oh, now that the Cadus
and
demon
yeah.
is defeated, what about the ghosties?
I mean, they're still floating around being a bunch of Cadus fuck spouses.
Is something binding them here? I mean, they are like undead ghosts, right?
Yeah, I think they're just bound here because this is a Cadus shrine or a Damsik
Okay.
shrine.
Well, as long as they're not like wailing and need to go back to the afterlife and whatever, I guess.
Nah, they're just
Okay.
fucking thirsty bitches. Also, yeah, if
much
you
like the last
had
bunch.
all gotten wiped out by this fight, you would have picked up at exactly the moment Kiri said that she went to go save her progress. And you would have
really?
been assaulted by deja vu
That's
the whole
funny.
time. Yeah.
To be fair,
wow.
that would have actually made it worse.
This feels
Like,
really familiar.
During the fight, I whispered to Scow, like, if this goes badly, I'm just gonna jump in there because monsters can't go in save rooms. So I probably would have overwritten that save. Oh well.
Yeah, you would have
Oh, well.
fucked that save completely. That's why I was like, I'm not telling you that, because if you do it, then I get to tell you that you doomed all your friends. But no, it did not happen. And yeah,
And
if
yourself,
I
really.
Well,
How
I
are you
mean,
gonna get out
eventually,
there and-
fucking
Yeah, exactly.
Junior will come down
Trapped
here and
down in the
save
save
me. Fucking beat the Shatterkai to death all by herself.
Yeah,
I don't know she could.
that thing is pretty beefy. She's a beefy gal, level 12 solo controller. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed. I saw that block and I was like, this works. I can make this work.
Juicy.
Like Shadow Kai are really cool. They're just like chaos elves. Any fun Cadist books? Oh, this is a delightful collection of pornography of varying extremities.
Very nice. Yeah, I guess we'll loot this room and the room down below for all what it's worth.
Yep.
Sure. Okay, you find.
That's too powerful.
That's too powerful.
Amazing.
If only I could use spell scrolls.
I think Tisrena's the only one who has arcane magic at all, so I guess that goes to her. All right, we're all gonna fight over that.
Yeah, okay, that's nice.
Wait, no,
Yeah,
hold on.
that's a roll off.
Before we roll off on it, we should give it to Tisrena so she can analyze it and make more of it.
You mean so she can
Yes.
analyze it? It's different.
Analyze.
All right,
it
that's
and
fair
make
point.
More.
I'll grant you that one, Sam. That's a fair point. If she can do it, then we'll definitely do that.
Yeah, I mean,
Same thing.
Like if you take a potion of preparation, you have to call your doctor every 8 hours about how it just doesn't go down again, though. That potion is technically cursed.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
Or if someone with a dick uses it, it's permanently cast. Less of a big deal for it, you just wear it forever, which, that has its own inconveniences,
Yeah, I mean-
but it's mostly pretty cool.
Kiri would
Sasha
be.
already had
I mean,
that.
it's no real difference there, but
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
So this is true. Kiri, if you just give her a little bit of dirty talk.
sploosh.
Everywhere. Big mess. Sploosh. Let's see.
Wow. Solid silver. Wow.
I mean, I'd almost rather melt that down. We have bigger dicks at home.
You never
Understandable. Yeah.
know when we'll need to use a horse dildo on something that's weak to silver.
You're right. Hold on. We need to go take that to the werewolf GF. Oh no, wait.
Gotta
We
put it
need
on
to take
a
this
glance
one
of a
down
great lance.
to the werewolf GF.
Hey, yeah.
Yep, that's the werewolf GF one.
Keep the contents
Oh.
warm. It's got one of those
All right.
squirty
Kiri's
button
just
things.
gonna take that one.
Yeah, go ahead.
You realize that you just want
Yep.
to stew in it. Fair.
All right, fair enough. Take that one, yeah.
Oh, word. Let's see what else we got here. All of you roll me a d6, including poor Tahru.
3.
Wow.
Yeah. All right.
You're
Oh wow,
rolling
3
twos.
triple 2. Yep. Okay. You have more horny. Here we go.
Straw baby.
We should give those to the dragon in the castle.
Dude, this is for size for when they're dragon sized. What you really needed was this for the fucking simulacrum.
Yeah, oops.
Don't you roll one more for Pawbs or something like that?
Oh yeah, that's right. You did say
Yeah,
with
sure.
Pawbs.
Roll one for Pawbs.
All right, let's see if we get another 2. No, it's 1. Wait, that's a D2.
1.
What?
A 6.
That's a D2.
That's a
You were just
D2.
too excited.
That's a 6.
An actually useful thing. Holy shit!
Yay!
Whoa!
Woo!
Sexy magic item. Let's
Leave it to
go.
Pawbs to find the
I
good
mean, yeah.
stuff.
Yep, you're like, this is all a whole bunch of dumb stuff, and then Pawbs just walks up to the bookshelf, opens a book, pulls out what appears to be a black silken garter belt, and will flick it at Sasha.
Oh. What does this do?
Honestly, the only person that's really useful on this fucking
Holster.
caddy bag here.
As a free action, summon a stored weapon to your hand.
Ah, man, as much fun as this would be to wear and just summon things to my
They
hand.
use it to summon just dildos.
Yes. It would be more useful on Kierwyn or on Siorsa
Why?
or Tahru. I do only
I
use
have
the
any
one
say
weapon.
Yeah, I have so many weapons I can't even fit them
Alright,
all
which
on
one
my
of you use-
inventory sheet now.
You have too
I
many
do,
weapons, let's be honest.
Like, unironically, I've just started giving them away to people. It's like, oh yeah, do you want a fucking +2 greatsword? Here you go.
It's because you have like the
Yeah,
most common
just
like weapons. to
Two-handed
use or
martial weapon.
whatever.
Fucking any weapon. I'll take it. I'm the only one who can use them. Other than, I guess,
Yeah.
Saoirse, technically.
God.
Technically.
She looks deeply at the garter belt, really thinks about putting it on, sighs and flicks it over to Kierwyn.
Yeah.
Okay. I just like putting +4 on it, even though it just
Hey,
means
that
4
just means we can
weapons.
enchant it up to a +5.
You can enchant to carry more shit, yeah.
Oh, the
But
shame.
shit +4
It
should
does
be
look
good.
very
Well,
good.
we can always make,
You can say you got your first +4 magic item and it will confuse Ben.
Yeah, hold on. Let me just do that real quick.
Up
Here,
to large
Hold on, let me
size.
ping him real quick.
We're going stumbling over each other to troll Ben.
There you go. I did it. I got it first.
Alright, let's go take this lady back to mom.
To large size. Store 8 battering ram in
Oh,
the
also
garter
we should
belt.
take Tahru to daughter.
Yeah, we should get her fixed
Yeah.
up.
Alright.
Yeah.
Yep.
Let's see if Junior rolls badly enough that I need to even bother.
She's a real gooey mess.
Alright, definitely gonna need you to help lift her. She's a bit too heavy for me.
Pawbs is just gonna carry her and she holds her out like a distance away from her body just so that she doesn't get dripped on. Sticky.
Yeah,
You're
because she
very
ain't
much.
stopping.
Doesn't want to. It's also a slipping hazard, you know.
Yeah.
All right, she's fine.
Nice.
Good girl.
Good gear.
Huh.
Okay.
Huh.
Yeah,
That's a lot.
everything's kind of cramps right now for you, Tahru, and you like pretty sure you for some reason know the incredible secret for how to get 2 fists and a tail up your own asshole.
Damn, what a good learning experience for
The
you.
knowledge.
And not like the rest of your friends look similar states of incredibly sticky, and also for some reason there's a hot goth following you up here.
Me?
Nothing out of the ordinary, really.
She will up
Yeah,
nod.
no.
My apologies for rendering you insensate.
It's no different than usual, really.
I think
Just
she
not
quite
my
enjoyed
partner this
being
time.
that insensate, really.
Concern.
Yeah, can I fucking do that again?
No.
I'll have to do it the regular way if you want to do it again.
Mm.
There we go. Alright, how about experiments?
Yep.
Experiment.
Experiment.
So nobody say anything about this session in the chat till Ben sees that.
Ben's just gonna have to watch this one back and be like, wow, this was just pornography. I missed pornography. Alright, explore a new location.
Yeah.
Sure, yeah, you
Yeah.
found a Damsel
Cadis
slash
shrine, yeah,
Cadis
or-
shrine
Damsel shrine, yeah.
in the copper layer. Did you obtain a
Yeah.
new magic item or treasure hoard? Yeah, your
Yeah.
your first
Yeah.
+4 magic item.
The bell.
Defeat a
Yes.
solo creature or an extreme encounter. Yes.
Yeah.
that
Both,
was-
actually.
let's see if I've got the maths out for that still. Because Kaisar told me that it was a fucking what difficulty was this encounter?
You said like deadly plus or something like that.
Actually, I mean, well, this is on Kassoon, so they don't do it by pluses. They tell you what the difficulty is, and then by what degree. This was extreme level +6.
Oh,
As hard as it will let me make it, and you succeeded. Congratulations.
Yay.
Yeah.
You had absolutely no resources when you went up to go and fight the super boss after an extended solo and an extreme fight. And a soften up fight just to burn out some of that extra AP. Yeah, no, that was extreme level +6. That was tremendously hard for you all, and you did a very good job.
juicy.
Yeah, that was a
Yeah,
really fun
it
fight.
was
I
a-
liked it a lot.
Except for
Well,
the
that was-
glad to
big
hear.
plus.
That was a good
Yeah,
dungeon that
sorry,
actually
that's
drained
good.
all of
Yeah.
our
For
resources.
four.
Doesn't happen very often. It's good stuff.
Yeah, that one.
Except
And
for
it-
the last
you can
solo
tell-
we fought.
Yeah, I was gonna say, and I'm at the same time kind of amazed that it only took 2 sessions to do the whole thing, because this was actually a dungeon that took me 2 whole hours of prep, which means it took ages as far as 4 is
Whoa.
concerned.
Wow.
Let's see here. Expand or improve Torchlight. Yeah,
I'd say
you've
we did,
returned
yeah.
one of
Yeah.
returned an Erenier, aka a Valkyrie of Nada, a divine huntress, or not really divine air quotes huntress, demonic huntress
Dark
of
divine.
the Dark
A
Goddess.
supernal huntress.
Dark
They're
Divine.
going on a wild hunt. Yeah, supernal huntress. It's a good way to do it.
Hopefully
Yeah,
that puts us
that'll
in
probably
their
be
good
useful.
books.
Yeah. That's the reason why Pawbs was like, we should absolutely do this thing. It's interesting and also Nada fucking so well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Learn something new interesting about the Dark family or Wish Granter.
Not really.
No. I don't think we did. No.
No, not really.
Puts us to 83.
Yeah. Nice.
Yeah.
We learned
Nice,
something
nice.
new about the relatively interesting about the Pantheon potentially, but that's not the Dark family.
We know Sasha's easily convincible about summoning demons.
Yeah, we already knew that.
I mean, yeah. And also, though, it was very compelling. That was a good check. Her only 2 powers are 23 Arcana and a 23 Diplomacy. Like, if anyone was going to baffle you, it was going to be 23 Arcana on Tis or 23 Diplomacy on Sasha.
Yeah, no.
But yeah. Congratulations. I hope you all enjoyed. I'm done.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
very good. Thank you for
Alright.
running.
If you're watching
Yeah,
on the stream
so
or
that's
YouTube,
plus
thanks for tuning
4.
Mm.
in. We'll see you in a few days for the other Skow&D. Until then, adios and do take care.